Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. I'm Travis, that's Dalethea, and we are ready to get things started a little bit early.
SmackDown Live. Ha! Yeah!
How are we sounding? Anything loud? Anything annoying?
Let's see. Salpan is asking, says hi, and then wants to know if this is a reaction or actual SmackDown. This is just a reaction to the SmackDown that's actually happening live.
You can stick around.
Yeah, we're not going to show any content. That's illegal, so we are not going to show any kind of content.
But we will be telling you what's going on.
Yes.
And we're fun to hang out with, so if you're actually going to watch it, you might as well watch it with us.
Something like that.
Right? So... Anyways, we got a full card tonight, it looks like, for a 2-hour program. Actually, they could probably throw more stuff in there, but I
bet they'll throw more stuff in there, because there's really not that much going on.
Got Charlotte Flair and Carmella, and they're facing the Boston Hug Connection, or Boston Thug Connection.
Yes.
So, and then we've got Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is supposedly airing out his differences with Bryan tonight. And we've got some other stuff going on, right?
Yeah, we've got some other stuff going on. I don't know what it is, but
it's
there's
right
other
here.
stuff. Let's see.
Kofi with
Kofi
his sit-down. He's going to have a sit-down interview because of the Brock Lesnar incident of last weekend.
Yep.
And then what else is going on?
I think, did you talk about the Shane and the KO thing?
Yeah, no, I did not.
Oh.
That's probably what's next.
So they'll have they're gonna have Shane is inviting Kevin Owens down to talk about the lawsuit and see if they can't get that done.
Yeah.
So let's see. Sobhan says, okay, thanks for the info. Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Eli said, hey, how good OC new theme was. I didn't notice they had a new theme. Did they have a new theme?
Well, I think it was their theme, because AJ Styles usually because it was a tag team match.
Oh yeah.
And so it was there. So yeah, it was awesome.
Nice.
Like it was definitely a game changer.
Good
little
deal.
bit. But when AJ comes down, he still comes down to his own.
Ah, okay.
Right.
And then Eli also saying you hear Fox want Bray Wyatt.
Well, Fox probably wants everybody, right?
I'd be surprised. I don't know if he'll go there, but...
I don't think that they're going to give them everything they want, but they're going to give them a lot of what they want. And I know they want Brock Lesnar, and that probably makes a lot of sense with the whole Brock Lesnar stuff that's coming up.
Right. Probably.
So right now it's starting, and we've got Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan.
They're doing recaps of what's going on.
Just our normal recaps. And so we can listen in to that for a little bit.
Of all the stuff that's happening.
Well, we already know what's happened. It's nothing new.
People are hated. Things are happening.
Yeah, big old Superman punch there. Luke Harper.
Yeah.
It's kind of a pretty cool little storyline. It's interesting to see Roman Reigns lose. Like, we kind of haven't talked about that.
Right.
But you very rarely see him actually get his shoulders pinned on the mat, even though it was 2-on-1 against the Bludgeon Brothers. If they're even calling him that anymore. But.
I don't think they're calling him that. I think they just call him Eric Rowan and...
Yeah, because they're not wearing, they don't have their big hammers and their axes and all that.
Right.
Of what they did have before.
They're just their own peeps.
Look at that. Boom! Big old slam. So Daniel Bryan went down. So how Daniel Bryan was involved in this is kind of weird. I wonder if they got some rewrites in there and they pulled Daniel out of that storyline.
I don't know. I know that they brought him in so that he could talk with Roman Reigns, though. Well, it looks like we are going to be starting SmackDown from San Francisco, California, and we first got Eric Rowan coming out.
This is real. This is legit.
This is what's happening. It's happening.
Eric Rowan. So is it going to be a match?
I don't know.
Is he in ring gear? It's kind of hard to tell. He looks like he has hunting chaps on. For those people that hunt in chaps.
It looks like...
What are they, leather pants maybe?
Maybe? I don't know.
I thought they were waders at first, but they're leather pants.
Possibly.
Looks like he's getting a little bit of a push. That's exciting.
Yeah.
No, you don't think?
I don't know.
I like to see some of the big guys get pushed. They've been pushing little guys for a while. I'm excited about it. So we got Eric Rowan in the ring. So what's next? What's happening? What?
I don't know.
What?
That's all we want to know. Who? What? Why? When? He wants a mic. He's going to talk to us. He's going to tell us stuff.
Eric's gonna tell us
What's he
something.
gonna tell us?
Let's listen in for a sec, maybe.
Boo, they say boo.
What you just saw right there, that was a work of art.
Picasso,
Some people paint, some people sing, but what I do is annihilate.
Annihilate. That's his
He's
art.
rhyming now.
So his art is annihilation. He
Something.
beats up people for a living.
That's what he does. That's what all wrestlers do.
They're all
isn't
like, boo, and he's like, that's right, boo me.
Just don't call me an artist. Call me a creator. And what I created was a violence that commands respect.
Do you respect him?
He commands it.
I think he's commanding it. Hey, that guy had a unicorn horn that was a rainbow. He had a unicorn horn and it was a rainbow unicorn
Yeah.
horn.
Walter's like said that Luke is in the ring. Yep, Luke is in the ring out there. Eric Rowan's in the ring. Luke
Right.
Harper isn't there. It's
Right.
Eric Rowan.
Yeah, Luke's not there yet.
I don't know
I'm
if
sure
he'll show up.
Luke's. You don't
Is he
know.
gonna be a coming afterwards, or is he just his
I don't know what's happening.
his bookie buddy after the fact?
Right.
Well, with Shane McMahon involved in this, you think he would start out the show, but he's not, so it's another breath of fresh air.
Is if you can destroy and dominate, that makes you right.
So
Makes
if you
you right.
destroy and dominate, you're right.
Sweet.
Kind of like America and their War Machine.
My old friend Dan, he knows
Right?
I'm right. The entire SmackDown locker room knows I'm right. And
They
that's
know he's
why
right.
they're
Because he
afraid.
destroys and dominates.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Daniel Bryan.
Ooh, it's Daniel Bryan coming out.
That should be exciting.
He's like, I don't want to hear you
I was
talk
wondering what they were
anymore.
going to do there. It's weird that they're separating these two that way. Like, I mean, it makes sense that they're separating them, but you think it would have been like one turning on the other one in a match. But instead,
They made it about hating somebody
they
else.
turned it, and you thought Daniel was this guy, and then it came back to Daniel's this guy. Right?
You feel
Yeah.
disrespected?
No respect.
Think you're right? If you want some respect,
Daniel's in his trunks.
Yeah.
fight me right now.
Oh, Daniel
Sure.
wants a match right now. It looks like we're getting Daniel Bryan,
I'm
Eric
sure
Rowan.
Eric's not gonna say no.
No, it's happening. The referee's gonna ring the bell.
Yeah.
Here it appears this has been made official.
So it's
Made
official.
official. Right now.
It appears to be made official.
It appears.
That was
it
quick.
appears to be made official.
There it
The
goes.
ref's like, all right, you ready?
Let's
Ring
get it
the
on.
bell.
All right.
So,
Eric
yeah.
full rushes him.
So, you think he's
There's
gonna
an arm
be able to
drag,
do anything?
or I guess a head drag. What do you mean? Is he gonna do
that
it?
was.
Well, right now it's just gonna be a match. But is Eric Rowan or Luke Harper gonna show up?
Is Roman Reigns gonna show up? He
No.
gonna save?
Well,
is
if
he gonna
that
save
happens,
Daniel Bryan?
if Luke Harper comes down and they start beating him really bad,
Yeah.
but Daniel's getting beat right now.
Right?
Are they gonna make Eric Rowan look like a bad A? I mean, they've been kind of pushing him a little bit, right?
Right?
Oh, big side block.
Oh, that was
I don't even know what
weird.
you'd call that. The littler guys do it; they actually get air.
Right?
He just like went down because Daniel's so small. It's fun to watch Daniel Bryan wrestle because he's athletic,
Right?
but he looks like a hillbilly or whatever, like a hippie. So you don't think of him as a little gymnast type guy,
Right?
but he can be very talented in the ring.
True. Very true.
Look at him breaking it. Premiere on Fox.
Mm-hmm.
see
SmackDown
that?
premieres on Fox 1 week from Friday.
1 week from this Friday, Fox. That's the 4th. We will be here.
Yes.
Might be a little late.
Yeah, a little bit late.
Yeah, Fridays are going to
You
be
won't be.
interesting.
Let's see. Walter's letting us know that he says that Kofi will lose to Brock. And he's saying that Carmella got the 24/7 belt. Yeah, she
Yes.
did last night. She
That was
took it from
awesome.
Archie. But he was all happy for her, and they ran off together.
Yeah, they ran off together, a piggyback ride and all. He's like, oh, good.
All the girls were following him, whichever girls they were.
Yeah, it was Sarah Logan, Billy Kay, Fox, and Tamina.
Ah.
After we went off the air, well, I'll talk about that during commercial. So right now, Daniel Bryan's doing some it kicks.
Oh.
I think they call them yes kicks, but I call them it kicks because of the Miz.
Yeah.
That's pretty
hey,
funny.
It's Luke. Hi, Luke.
Hey, Luke.
Nice
How you
to
doing?
See you, bud. Did you get some sleep?
So I thought they'd go right to picture-in-picture, but they did not.
No, they're
So
going
it is
straight
3
to a
o'clock in
commercial.
the morning where Luke is. No, it wouldn't be 3. It would be 2 o'clock in the morning where Luke is. He's joining us for a very late night snack.
Right? So you can have dinner tonight this late?
So after Raw went off the air
Luke
last
said he
night,
almost didn't hear his alarm to wake up. Man, you must have had a good day then if you almost didn't wake up for your alarm.
yeah, at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right? And thanks for doing that. You know you don't have to, but we appreciate it.
Who doesn't want to watch SmackDown Live? So after they went off the air last night, Bray stood up and Seth attacked him and then curb stomped him.
Oh.
And then Bray went down.
Mm-hmm.
And then got back up, and then he curb stomped him again, and then again and again. So he hit him with 4 curb stomps, and then the lights went out, and then they came back on, and Seth was in the ring by himself. So that's what happened after they went off the air last night.
So they're letting Seth beat up the Fiend?
Off camera.
That's stupid.
So who knows what's going to happen? I have a feeling, because was it last year or a couple years ago? Remember there was a big Hell in a Cell match and Brock Lesnar interfered and it just was like a no contest. It was like a disqualification. Anyways, so there was no winner. Kind of feeling that might happen again.
Oh.
Because maybe Bray will have Seth or Seth will have Bray or whatever, and then Braun Strowman will interfere and get in the match.
Right.
Or next week somehow they turn it into a triple threat.
Yeah.
And then that way, Braun can take the loss or whatever. And then that way they don't have to worry about Bray losing. I know this is Raw stuff, and you're watching SmackDown Live. I'm just talking about The Fiend because everybody likes The Fiend, right?
Right. And
So-
we're in a commercial break right now.
Yeah,
And
Eric
it was-
Rowan versus Daniel Bryan right now live on SmackDown Live. But we are on a commercial break, so we don't
Yeah.
know exactly what's happening.
So Walter's saying that Flair and Carmella will win tonight. The Fiend might show up tonight is Walter's prediction.
Nice.
Luke is saying Seth beat him up but couldn't keep him down. That was
Right.
supposed to be the moral of the beatdown.
Right.
Okay. Well, I guess
So-
that kind of makes sense, but in a way
Yeah,
it's kind
and
of weird.
he's Bray's lost to him 3 times at house shows over the last week, but they were all disqualifications. I keep hearing. There again, I haven't seen any of these. I just keep reading about these, and so I know that somebody had said that he had got pinned, but I haven't seen that one. So I don't know if he has been pinned. If that's true, it's true. Like it doesn't matter. He's losing, right?
Right.
But disqualifications don't count. It's because he had him in the mandible claw.
Oh.
And he wouldn't break it. He was in the ropes,
Oh.
and he wouldn't break it, and so he got disqualified.
Oh.
So, obviously, they use house shows to see what's going on with things.
Right.
Like see how things are working, and,
Right.
and how things are going to work and not work, so they can test it off crowd reaction, and then they can go ahead and push it to the main show.
Right.
So, house shows are very important, but they don't count.
Right. So what Luke says the first house show loss was a pin. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
The other 2 was DQ.
Okay. So, yeah. So there has been 3, and so he did lose by a pin, which is
Right.
just crazy that he got pinned. So obviously they were testing that one out, and the crowd probably was like, no.
Like, oh, hell no. Because
Last
he's a
thing you
bad
want to do
guy
is
and-
bury Bray Wyatt after he just got back with his
And
new
everybody's
gimmick.
like excited. There's people in the audience that have like the puppets and everything. And we're back. We're back with SmackDown Live. We've got Eric Rowan and
Daniel
Bryan.
And are they still on the outside this whole time?
I'm guessing the commentators
Rowan-
just let us know that Eric's been dominating this whole time.
Eric
So-
Rowan has been dominating the whole match, it
The
sounds
whole
like.
match. Luke was letting us know what he's having for dinner at 2 o'clock in the morning. He's having lamb chops with a finished strawberry honey barbecue glaze, buttered cheesy bacon mashed potatoes,
Is this like hotel food, or is this
poutine,
like...
and a salad. Are you making this yourself? Or are you
Room
like
service.
ordering room service? Are you
That's
staying
exciting.
in like a what do you call those? What are those places called now?
A bed and breakfast?
No.
Oh.
Where you can like go online and rent somebody's house or whatever.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what that's called.
Airbnb.
Huh?
Oh, Luke says the hotel he's in has crazy room service. Well, I'd say you're at a 5-star hotel. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Well, that's why you can get that kind of stuff whenever you want.
I just have her cook it if I want that stuff.
Right? Walter says New Day rocks.
New
Yes, they
Day
do.
rocks.
And Walter says October 1st week, good wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
first
gonna be
week
crazy
is going to be
that week.
awesome. 3
Oh,
shows a week heading into October.
right?
So excited. All right. So Daniel's trying to hulk up here a little bit.
And Luke says that food is common there, so it's available everywhere.
Right? Healthy food.
Lamb chops, the strawberry honey barbecue glaze,
Lambert.
Lambert.
The sheepish lion.
Walter says he likes the hotel cookies. You're hilarious.
I like hotel cookies.
Oh.
Oh, great. So Daniel Bryan's wrapping Eric's leg around the ring
he's gone
post.
after his leg a couple of times now, finally.
So he's got the big man down. He's taking out a wheel, which makes sense, right? You'd want
Yeah.
to take out a big man's wheel.
He's trying his hardest.
Bam! That's his 3rd time he's wrapped it around the ring post. He's drop kicked the knee into the ring post
Yes.
once, too.
Yes.
Daniel Bryan's
He
just
did
being
something to
ruthless.
it in the ring, too, earlier.
It's like a pit bull on a bone.
Yeah.
Now he stopped.
Right now, you
He stopped.
So let's
Now
see.
he's climbing back in the ring.
after the beating he
John
suffered.
Nell Jackson. I'll just call him Jackson. I don't want to see Kofi Kingston moves that they would have a championship, but I know what I got to do with it.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. Like, I think that I like Kofi as the champion right now. I'm just digging it.
Right?
And so, and I've been predicting that Brock was going to take it for a month and a half now. But now
Right.
I'm like, I kind of don't want him to. But they can't have Brock lose, right?
Right?
So,
Luke says he likes the hotel pillow chocolate mints, the Andy mints. Right? Those things are delicious. I like the mint truffles.
I've never stayed in a hotel. Fact.
I've never stayed in a 5-star hotel where I got mint on my pillows.
Right?
I'm not that rich. I have to go for the 3 stars if I'm lucky.
I'm like the Griswolds. I'd rather just sleep in a camper or something. I've went camping a million times. Just don't do the hotel thing.
Right?
That's the thing. I'd be like, oh, I want to go travel Europe. It's like, I guess I could sleep in a tent, something like I don't think about hotels. I don't even think about them.
Such a dork.
Is that weird?
Yeah, that is weird.
They're like, where's the campgrounds? And Europe.
Walter says, Travis, nice name. LOL. Is that bad?
My name?
I don't know. Is
Nothing
your
wrong with
name
my
bad?
It's funny because my name is the same as a rapper's name,
It is.
Travis Scott.
That's gotta be it.
It's my real name.
He said, Dalethea, okay, nice name. Yeah, my name's real nice. Oh, all right, so we got picture-in-picture.
We got
We
Pip.
still have Eric Rowan and Daniel Bryan in the ring, and it looks like Eric Rowan is back on
Back
top.
on top, and he's not even limping.
He's not, after all those kicks to the knee and everything, and all the stuff that Daniel Bryan did
He's doing
to his
something.
leg. He's talking. He's talking.
He's
some
getting a little bit
smack.
of a breather in there. He's
He's like,
talking to
"La
somebody
doo doo doo
outside
doo
the
doo."
ring. Maybe a fan.
He's dragging Daniel
no,
Bryan
he's
around like
taking
he's
him
like
out
a
there.
dead body.
Right?
Daniel Bryan's dead body in the middle of the ring.
There's no middle of the ring at this point. They're outside the ring now. He's going to throw him into the steps.
Looks like we
Boom.
still have Sopon in the thing. Hey, thanks
Wow.
for sticking around. He
Yeah.
says, I'm still here. Just I'm always excited for WWE because it's intense, but I like it. Nice,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's my favorite.
Good deal.
Right? AEW's coming on next Wednesday. That's going to be exciting for that premiere.
Yeah.
So I think their cards already out. Like, I think we know all the matches. We're going to see Jon Moxley on there. Obviously, he's talking about how good WWE is,
Yes.
and I'm starting to talk about
You
AEW.
can't talk about AEW.
I
on
talk
WWE.
about AEW all the time. Anyways, are you guys excited about that stuff? Are you excited to see that Vince finally has some competition?
Luke isn't. Luke hates it.
I don't think he hates it. He wants to see how they're going to do it week in and week out, which I understand because it's very easy, like Luke said, to put together a show once every 4 months.
True. That's true.
But
So we'll
how-
see. We'll see how well they can keep their shit together.
So, anyways, it looks like Eric Rowan's got him back in the ring,
After he
just
took him out
methodically
and then threw him in
stalking him.
there. He's methodically stalking him.
That's what he's doing.
Luke's letting us know that he was out snowboarding until 8 p.m. Then he
Wow.
had to nap for this stream. Then he'll go back to sleep because concert is later this evening. And right now it's his birthday there. So happy birthday,
Happy
Luke.
birthday. It's that time. I don't know if he wants people to know what year he is, but.
Walter said split screen on TV
Absolutely.
for NXT and
Yeah,
AEW.
AEW.
We're going to maybe try it.
And
I
do-
don't know. We haven't decided what we're doing yet.
Definitely do AEW on the volume
Sopon
side.
wants to know, do you like NXT? Because I don't like it.
I have fun with it here and there, but it's definitely different. When you watch it, it's a different type of program. It's a little bit more just the wrestling.
Right.
There's not a lot of interviews and soap opera with it. They have a lot more matches pushed together, it looks like. You know, kind of like AEW did. So it's that same style, like cram and jam. Plus, they only had 1 hour. I haven't seen their 2-hour program yet. And so I don't know how that's going to turn out. I know that their pay-per-view during SummerSlam weekend was great.
Yeah,
It was pretty fun. Did you like that one? We watched it together.
we did.
Uh-huh.
Huh. I don't remember.
You don't remember NXT's SummerSlam? That was the pay-per-view we did?
Oh, yeah.
With Ford and,
Oh, yeah, that one was okay. It was exciting.
yeah, it was okay. The only match that was bad that night was the girls, remember?
Oh, yeah, that one was really bad.
Shayna Baszler and somebody else. I can't remember who that other girl was.
But we're back live with SmackDown. We still have Eric Rowan and Daniel Bryan in the ring.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan, he's trying real hard to keep going. He's
That-
grabbing onto his pants.
That last match of that show was like an hour.
Yeah.
A full hour.
So I think what Walter was talking about was that SmackDown's the only one that does the picture-in-picture,
Oh.
and Raw doesn't do the picture-in-picture, was
Right.
what he was talking about.
Okay, that makes sense.
So Jackson asked who's going to face AJ Styles for the United States Championship.
Cedric,
Cedric Alexander
Yeah.
is who's going to face him.
I'm pretty
in
sure that's
Hell in
happening.
a Cell, right? No,
Well, it
maybe?
won't be in a cell match, but at the pay-per-view.
pay-per-view,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure that's happening.
Sure, anytime, Luke. We'll try to write it down and keep your birthday in mind for next year. You might be in the States next year, so we'll actually get to tell you happy birthday on the day of your birthday.
Right.
Not the day before here. And he says he's a pretty 41 years old. Aren't we all pretty at that age?
She wouldn't know she's not that old yet.
Not yet, but I'm close. Not too far away. Let's see. Tom's in the chat. Hey,
There's
Tom.
Tom.
Nice to see you. He said Nikki Cross and Sonya Deville has a birthday today. It was both their birthdays and Stephanie McMahon's birthdays today. Cool beans.
It's yesterday for Luke.
Well, where he's at, it's today. Like, his day is, like, tomorrow. Like,
For in the United States. But where he's at, it's already tomorrow.
Where he's at, it's his birthday now.
Right, tomorrow.
Right.
For us. That's what I'm saying.
Dork.
Well, I'm talking about
The
those
25th.
two. I'm talking about the
25th.
two that Tom's talking about.
Nikki Cross, Sonya Deville, and
Yeah.
Stephanie McMahon.
Their birthday was yesterday for him.
Oh, yeah.
They're not on the same day as what I'm getting at.
Oh. Do you
So
think,
Daniel got him down.
He did get him down, but he didn't get him for very
What
much
was
of a
that?
count.
A
just
1.5,
one
maybe
count
a
there.
2?
Right? So Walter's saying for Daniel to win. I'm guessing he's a big Daniel Bryan fan.
Right. You don't have to be a big Daniel Bryan fan to think he's going to win.
And Walter is letting us know that this is the last day of SmackDown on USA.
It
Yes,
is.
it is.
It's a sad moment
It
for
is a
USA.
sad moment because now we have to have like extra crap just to watch it.
Oh, look, he's putting him to sleep.
Oh, he's got him in a sleeper
This is how
hold?
Kenny Omega lost.
Oh, do you think it's going to
AEW.
happen?
No.
No, because he fell down.
Uh-oh, here it is.
He's got him
Here
in
it
a
is,
hold?
though. Here it is. Luke Harper going to show up?
He's not going
Is
to
Luke Harper going to show up?
No. Harry's who's fighting and all
Daniel
how
Bryan,
y'all doing?
Eric Rowan.
Daniel Bryan and Eric
Oh,
Rowan
Derek.
are in the ring. He just got to the ropes.
Oh, there's Luke.
Luke's there. Wow.
Luke Harper's on the outside.
He did show up.
Daniel Bryan sends him right into the announce table.
Wow. He's going to throw a chair at him. Oh, he threw the chair
Oh,
in the
Harper
audience?
got right back. No, he threw it down the hall.
Oh,
there.
okay.
Right where the steps
He's like,
are.
come
See, it's over
on.
there.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Be careful with his neck, guys.
Uh-oh. Here it is. Over the top rope.
Oh,
Slams
and
him
he's
down.
stuck on. Oh, he's stuck in it.
Holy crap.
Uh-oh.
That's actually hilarious.
Uh-oh. Was that supposed to happen?
No.
Oh,
He'll have to
gosh.
pick him back up. And
Oh, God.
so Daniel Bryan's tied up
Oh
in the
my
top
God.
second and
Like
top rope.
his foot, his ankle is twisted in the first and the second rope of the thing.
That was supposed to be it.
I don't think that was
They're
supposed
doing
to
it
happen.
again.
They're like, let's try this again.
You know, by
Hopefully-
doing that, he can't protect his neck.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's why he kind of just, tried
After
to...
two.
And he's done. Eric made sure, though, he got out of it.
Yeah.
So he's okay. it
He's
looks like.
safe.
And he was, kind of playing it off like it was, part of the show.
They got to make sure that his head's safe.
So,
Because Daniel Bryan's had concussion issues.
yeah. And
Luke
they kinda
Harper's
made sure
going at
that
him
he was
now.
all right.
Oh, they're going to take him out
Yeah.
on the table.
Yeah, he's making sure everything's good with him. Whispering in his little ear,
I'm sure that's... here comes Roman.
Oh, here comes Roman Reigns.
Look, they're not even worried
They
about
don't
Roman.
even care. They're like, come down here and tell us all about it, buddy.
Roman's walking his way down.
He's like, I'm gonna come down here.
The big dog coming
Right?
down to eat.
So Luke says, so the Raw segment ratings came out, and Carmella winning the 24/7 title was the highest rated segment by a lot. Oh, I bet. And it was
pretty funny.
hilarious how she did it too. It was awesome. It was
Yeah,
like
she just
perfect.
rolled him up.
It was perfect. And the fact that R-Truth was like all behind it and like was totally supportive of it.
Okay, Carmella.
Right? We're going. Let's go. So that was pretty cute.
My friend the
I actually
clown
enjoyed
got
that.
a balloon. We'll fly out of here.
Right?
Like, what?
Right? I asked if his little weird friend Jimmy was coming back. Harry's back. So hi, Harry. And he asked who was fighting me. He told him. Jackson said, "Do you see a tag match with Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan at Hell in a Cell versus Eric Rowan and Luke Harper?"
I think something like that's happening now,
that's
right?
a good possibility with what's going on
Because right now, Daniel's in the ring with Luke right now.
And this is like the
There's a
second
big
time
need.
this has happened, actually. Like, all four of them
Eric
have been
Rowan's
down.
back in the ring now. What did he do with Roman? Roman's just standing out there?
I'm not sure.
The Iron Claw. Oh, there's the big spear.
He got speared.
Big Roman Reigns.
He's like,
I think Roman Reigns put on a little bit of weight. Maybe he just lost some weight
He
through all the
probably did
therapy.
through his cancer therapy. They usually do. I mean, he probably wasn't able to
But look
work
how
out
big
as hard
he's
as
getting.
he would want to.
Oh, Daniel doesn't
Daniel
want his
doesn't want
hand.
him. You want to know why? Because he's a jerk and he never
He wants
apologized.
his mic. He wants a mic. Give him a mic. He
My
slapped
foot's
Roman's
broken.
hand away. Let's listen in.
Ooh, what's he gonna say?
All I want is a one-word answer.
Uh-oh. One word.
Do you want to see me and Roman kick their disrespected asses?
I think that's their yes.
I think that's what they wanted.
There we go.
Yep. Pretty sure that's probably gonna happen then.
Well, that's happening. That's going to be official. Are you writing any of this stuff
No.
that's happening now?
I'm not writing anything down tonight. I
No.
refuse.
People are going to be like, hey, what happened? And we'll be like, it started with a movie about modern families. And then...
Well,
So Daniel's still got the mic. They're still in the ring. Are they going to do the addressing thing, or is that it? Did this set it up?
I think that was it.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
I don't think there's any more.
Charlotte and Carmella versus Bayley and Sasha. How exciting.
Yeah.
I saw Sasha and Bayley last night.
We did see them last night.
They like to flip-flop channels.
They do. They like to go everywhere together.
And then there's Brock Lesnar, Kofi Kingston stuff happening later.
The
How
Kofi
exciting.
Kingston interview is going to be happening.
Yeah, happening live.
Walter's
Well,
not
I wonder
happy about Eric Rowan winning. He's all, boo.
Yeah. You got to give a big boo for that one, right?
No. I'm glad he's getting beat up.
Right.
Beat him up.
You want Daniel getting beat?
Yes.
Like he
Beat up Daniel
stole
Bryan.
something?
Yeah.
All right, so what else is on there?
Basically just the
So the matches that we
Kofi-
have tonight are Charlotte, Carmella
versus
the Boss and Hug, right?
Uh-huh.
So
Yep.
we know that's happening.
Yep.
We just had Eric Rowan and Daniel Bryan,
yes.
and it ended kind of shady.
Yeah.
Daniel got hung up in the rope.
Like, he
Obviously,
got
that was
hung
a
up in the
botch.
rope back. I don't think
Because
that
Rowan
was
just
supposed
backed,
to happen.
and Rowan went to pin him anyways. Then he's like, "What am I supposed to do?"
So he just kind of
backed
like
up,
stomped him a couple
and then he kind of came
times.
over and helped him up. So the referee and him helped him off a little bit. He got his leg undone, and then he did it again. The iron claw is what they call that move,
Yeah.
instead of a claw choke slam
Right.
thing that I've been calling it.
The iron claw.
Anyways, and then we've got a sit-down interview with Kofi Kingston at some point tonight,
Yeah, talking
and that's
about
going to
Brock
be
Lesnar.
it's going to address the challenge that was laid down by Brock Lesnar for the championship on the 4th of October, which will be their first live show on Fox ever. I don't think they've ever
Yeah.
been on Fox.
No.
And that we can get right into that. So Fox. If you're watching it on Fox and you want to watch it live and you're in the Mountain or Pacific time zones, then you're going to have to watch it on the app.
Yep.
If you do not have a
Yep.
cable provider, then you're not going to be able to watch it on the app.
Right.
But you can watch it here with us, and we can tell you what's happening. And then an
Yay.
hour later, it'll start.
Yeah.
So you'll be a little bit behind, obviously, with the video and with us talking. Or I guess you could watch the replay of us, but that's no fun. We're not fun to watch and repeat.
Yeah.
Because then you can't
Repeat.
chat. We're funner to chat with. And we try to make it to where you understand what's going on. I know we get a little sidetracked here and there, but I think we do a decent job, like we just told you. Daniel Bryan just lost to Eric Rowan.
Yep, he did.
Because that's what happens.
Yep.
And then it was fun, too, because Daniel got his leg caught in the ropes.
Yes.
But anyways, so we have to watch that on the app because we are in the Mountain Time Zone. If you know where that is. It's like from Denver to Nevada. Because I'm pretty sure that Vegas is in the Pacific Time Zone. So it's kind of runs up through Nevada somewhere. Not exactly sure where.
Your
And
guess is as good as mine on that.
right?
I don't have my time zones memorized. Like the actual.
The main ones.
No.
Like the actual lines.
Yeah.
I know that Michigan is on the eastern, and I'm like, wait, aren't they in the Midwest? But they're not, obviously. I mean, they are on a map, but they're so the time zone must do one of these doohickeys. Because I
Like,
have
I go
friends
over
in
this
Michigan,
way,
and
this way,
they
that way.
are not,
They're like, we're 2 hours ahead of you.
right? Yeah, and
Crazy
I always
pants.
think they're just 1 hour off.
Right.
So I'll be texting like Dan at like 10 o'clock my time,
Yeah.
thinking it's 11 o'clock his time, and it's like midnight.
He's like, dude, I gotta go to bed.
No, he doesn't. He's still awake.
That's
And
funny.
he never says anything, and he probably is. He probably just doesn't say it.
He's
'Cause
like, I'm a nice
He's
guy.
like one of the nicest people on the planet.
He is pretty nice.
But anyways, so Fox on the 4th on your app. If you don't have a cable provider or a friend that has a cable provider that you can steal their information about, then
and that's only for Pacific and Mountain Time
Yeah.
Zone. If you're in Central or
Eastern.
Eastern Time Zone, it's live.
Yeah,
on
it's just
Fox
live on
channel.
Fox.
So,
Whatever your Fox channel is locally, here it's 31.
Yeah.
So it used to be 9.
I don't
so-
know that.
Yeah, it was 9 on cable one. It's 31, but then they switched it. So,
Right.
but they are
Fun
in
times.
San Francisco tonight too. They were in San Francisco
Yes.
last night.
They did Raw in San Francisco, and they're still in San Francisco.
It probably makes
for
it a lot
SmackDown.
easier to do the shake-up. I wonder when it goes to Fox and they're not shake-up, sorry. They're
The
wild
wild
card.
cards.
But when they go to separate, I wonder if they can just tour separate because they're not going to have any wild card rules.
Well, wouldn't they have to?
They almost have to, but at the same time, how is Brock gonna have, what's his name, Paul Heyman? If Paul Heyman's running Raw, Can he run Raw not being on Raw? Ooh.
Why not? Don't they do like,
Sorry, everybody.
you know, whatchamacallit stuff all the time? Like, can you do like face-to-face
Right.
meetings? You don't have to necessarily be there. I guess.
I'm
I don't
sure.
know.
I mean, Vince has
I'm
been
sure
running
they'll figure out
SmackDown.
something for him and everything.
I don't
think that's
I
going to
don't
be that
think.
big of a deal.
I don't think Vince has been on SmackDown for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Like he's been running it off phones.
Not surprising. Anyways, Luke said he lost 15 pounds during his treatment, so he's gaining it back.
There you
That's for
go.
Roman.
That makes sense because it looks like he's swollen up.
Yeah. And Luke saying Carmella might lose her title during the tag match. That's a possibility. She could, possibly.
They'll suspend it. They always suspend it during SmackDown. But you're right.
Not
it could.
always, but-
What do you mean not always?
If they're in a match, they do, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Shane, it's always on SmackDown too that they do that.
Yeah.
We gotta suspend it.
So it looks like we have the Mighty Thor is with us
There's
again
Thor.
tonight. Hey, guys. How are you doing tonight?
I was waiting for my questions. I didn't get any yet. I was like, what's going on?
He says, hey, what's happened? And
There it
that's
is.
all you.
Wait, me?
Anyway,
That's
so
why she takes
the first
notes.
thing that came up was Eric Rowan came down to the ring. And then he talked for a while and blah, 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 and said, how do you like that? Where he was beating up Roman and everything like that. And then Daniel Bryan came out in his wrestling attire and was like, hey, if you want a match, let's do
Fight
this.
me now.
We'll
Threw the
fight
mic
now.
down.
We're going to have a match right now. So the ref gets in. They have a match. So that match lasted quite a while, actually.
Very entertaining.
And it was very entertaining, you know, because usually matches with Daniel are pretty entertaining. And there was some stuff that happened there. And then, let's see, Daniel got kind of tied up in the ropes a little bit. Luke Harper came down. Daniel kicked him. All that stuff. But right now we have the Kofi Kingston interview, so I'm going to be quiet.
Let's listen in just a little bit here.
World Heavyweight Champion, baby. Enthused, man.
Baby.
We did, yeah, it didn't quite work out so well. Your hips still need a little bit of work, but it's all good.
Hey, let's talk about Brock Lesnar.
Here it is. Here's the question we've all been waiting for.
WWE Championship match. He delivered a massive F5. Why?
It's very echoey. So I'm wondering if it's go through echoey.
You know what? A lot of people have been
Possibly.
asking me that very same question, and the answer is really simple. When I became WWE champion, I made a promise to the WWE universe that I would be a fighting champion. And this is just another chapter of me fighting. That's it.
R.I.P.
Good
Kofi
job.
How do you
Kingston.
prepare for the Beast?
I feel like you can't really prepare for somebody with the moniker The Beast Incarnate, right? You never know what Brock Lesnar's going to do in that ring. But I'll tell you what, right now I feel like I'm at the top of my game. I don't mean to
Does anybody
brag or
think
boast or
Kofi
whatever,
Kingston's gonna win
but
this?
I've beaten superstars like
Right.
Samoa Joe.
But at least
Dolph
he's a
Ziggler,
fighting
Daniel
champion.
Bryan, Randy Orton, you know, Kevin Owens. These guys are all some of the greatest in WWE right now. And I've beaten all of them. And I just feel like I'm at the top of my game right now. So, you know, I feel pretty good.
Think about this. Historic night.
Think about
A
it.
week from this coming Friday.
There it is.
Staples Center in Los Angeles. It is the premiere of Friday Night SmackDown.
You're watching SmackDown
He
Live,
will be
the last
defending
show
the
on
WWE
USA.
Championship against Brock
What is it, the 24th?
Lesnar.
Yes.
You feel pressure?
I always feel pressure. I'm always trying to be the best WWE champion that I can possibly be. And but here's the thing is that
Get
I
him,
feel
Kofi.
like this is an amazing opportunity for WWE to be involved with Fox. It's a huge deal. And again, for myself, to be at the forefront of it all.
Yeah, he
Facing
gets to
Brock
main
Lesnar.
event
A lot
that
of
first
people
show.
think that Brock's just going to come in and have his way, you know, come in, be the big attraction, you know, and walk out as WWE champion. But I've worked too long and too hard to get to this point. And I'm not ready to let go of this title just yet, you know? So like I said, man, I feel like I'm at the top of my game right now, and I feel very, very confident. And I know when I walk out of that Fox premiere on October 4th, beating Brock Lesnar,
Oh, he beat
I will
him.
remain
Ooh, he's going to
He's
beat him, he
calling it.
says.
WWE World Heavyweight
I thought
Champion, baby.
I forgot.
I feel good.
You're like, I don't even know what I'm watching.
Who knows what's going on? All right, so who honestly thinks Kofi's winning that match?
Kofi.
Kofi believes it. Who else
Kofi
thinks
feels
that
like he's
Kofi's
winning.
beating Brock on Friday? I wouldn't
There's
mind
pressure
it.
for everybody.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, you wouldn't mind if he won?
So, who's wrestling in the cage in Hell in a Cell pay-per-view with the WWE Championship. Like, what's that match going to be? Because it's only 2 days later.
I don't know.
We got Chad Gable
coming down. It looks like the Mighty Thor said that he didn't have a very great day. I'm sorry that you didn't have a very good day, but he says he's doing better now. Jackson wants to know who will beat the women's tag team champions. And Tom's letting us know that Thor is not the only one who had a bad day. Well, I'm sorry you had a bad day, Tom.
After getting a present yesterday, now he's not having a bad day today.
Now he's having a bad day.
Waxing and waning.
Right? The Mighty Thor said, I watched some MLP and I'm better, and Kofi will beat Brock. And he says he feels like Thor after he missed the head.
Right.
And Harry said, me. I'm not sure exactly what he means by me.
Oh, that's that stuff.
Me.
Me.
Me what? Me.
All right.
We don't know who Chad is fighting yet. He just came down to the ring and they went straight to commercial.
Yep, right to commercial. So we will find out pretty soon. I wonder if it's going to be King Corbin again.
Right.
They haven't said a word about it, but it definitely could be because that ended all, herky-jerky with Baron Corbin hitting him with his scepter.
So it looks like Tom's cousin's in a coma. She has an enlarged heart and other issues. And then his dad has some health issues. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, bud.
Well, how did that happen?
That sucks.
How old is she?
Yeah, how'd they find out she had an enlarged heart? Is that something that she's always had and it's just kind of coming to the fray now? Or
it just happened today?
Was that just a surprise for everybody? That's scary.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
And to be in a coma, so is it like an induced coma?
Yeah, good question. Are they inducing her into a coma so they can do some fixing, or did she fall into a coma because of what's happening with her body?
Yeah, that's some pretty sad stuff going on. The Tom residence.
Yeah. So Thor and Kofi's got it, and Harry says that he believes Kofi will win.
Yeah.
He's the me
that
believes in Kofi.
So we've got a lot of,
I
in reality.
think it's more along the lines of people don't like Brock.
Yeah.
And they want Kofi to win, so they're going to say Kofi's going to win.
And I'm okay with Kofi winning that.
Me too.
Before, if you would have asked me 3 months ago, I'd have been like.
He would have been like, oh, I hate
Brock.
him.
But Kofi grows on me every single week.
I think it's great that he came out and said that he promised the universe that he would be a fighting champion, and he's sticking to his word.
Right.
He hasn't turned into that weird jerk face that they all do after that or something. You know what I mean?
No,
So
he's doing it right. He's doing it all right. He's the perfect baby face. I haven't seen a baby face that's this over forever. I mean, I was watching some stuff on Seth Rollins, and people are like, and another boring segment.
Right.
And it's and it's true.
He is boring. I don't like him.
So how does
like
Kofi do it so modestly, and you like him, but Seth does it modestly, and you hate him? So what's the difference between Kofi being the world champ and Seth being the world champ?
I don't know.
What's the difference there, guys? Explain that to me.
Yeah,
because Kofi does it for me. I dig Kofi.
As the champion?
Seth, I want him to lose every single time I see him in the match.
I just don't want him to talk.
And I don't understand what that is. Well, his segments last 6-7 minutes. I feel like sometimes before I started doing this, I'd watch this on the DVR, and I'd have to hit the fast forward button 6 times, and each time was 30 seconds. 3-4 minute segments, and you're like, he's still talking?
Right? Ugh, so bad. All right, so Tom's giving us a little more information. I guess she's 6 years younger than him, and she has pneumonia in her left lung. So that might be a reason why they have her kind of in a coma. If she's not able to breathe right. So hopefully.
Yeah. Well, that's brutal.
So
She a smoker. Well, so many questions.
hopefully she'll get out of it.
So last Tuesday,
And
that was the coronation party.
she'll get better
And then
enough that she can get
Last
out
night
of
on
the coma.
Raw, yeah, for sure. That's sad stuff. Last night on Raw, Corbin disqualified right there. Just poked him with his scepter. I thought it had a spike on the top of it.
It kind of has a bump, but
It's brutal.
I think he's... Yeah,
So
he
is this
kinda
happening
uses his
tonight?
hand.
Because they're showing this.
I don't know. They're half Chad Gable, and they're doing a what do you call these?
Recap.
A recap of what happened between King Corbin
Oh, he's gonna
and
talk.
Chad Gable's talking.
Said, no matter how hard I try, I'll always come up short.
They'll always be short.
Oh, yes, that's a short joke.
Haha.
But my run in the King of the Ring tournament, that was no joke. Last night was no joke. I had Corbin.
Try to give him a little bit of a
and he
chance
knew
here
it.
on the mic.
Right?
But
So what did he do? He took the low road. He got himself intentionally disqualified. Big surprise. Well, next time I cross paths with...
who is this?
Mike Kanellis. So Mike Kanellis just came out to interrupt him.
Chad.
Poor Chad.
Chad.
Mike Kanellis has had a worse week.
I'm really sorry to come out here and cut you short.
Oh, God.
Oh God. But he's short too, isn't he?
I came here tonight so I could prove to my pregnant wife
That I can beat somebody.
that size does matter.
Listen, in the current state of his love life, I don't think Kanellis is in any position to make any
Right?
short jokes
Like
about
his
anybody.
love life. He doesn't even know who the daddy of his baby is.
That's too funny. Uh-oh.
Oh, so
Belly
we
to
have,
belly.
So we have a match. It's Mike Kanellis versus Chad Gable. I'm
That's
pretty sure
official.
that's not going to last very long, and Chad Gable's probably going to
Look at that roll up into a German suplex.
Wow, yeah. I think Chad's mad.
Chad will like this one because
Chad's becoming a
Kanellis
very
is so
angry
small.
person.
He's going to tap already. What did that match last? 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Mike
That's hilarious.
Kanellis gives up
Which
immediately.
is normal. So, anyways, so Luke was letting us know if WWE is trying to do a crazy first Fox episode of SmackDown, expect some kind of a huge twist.
Right.
And it's because this is Kofi's first major singles title in 11 months. Seth has had it a few times and been in title picture for a few years.
Yeah.
So that's kind of his
That's
take
part
on
of it.
and
Yeah, that
everything.
makes sense.
And then Mighty Thor had a question. So his question of the day was, who would you rather have as your manager? Paul Heyman, Mr. Perfect, Bobby Heenan, or Leo Rush?
That's easy.
Paul Heyman.
No.
I don't know.
Bobby the Brain Heenan, man. I'd love to be in the Heenan little family.
Bobby Heenan.
Oh,
Elias!
Elias is back.
Oh my gosh! We've got Elias.
Hey, Shorty.
Oh god.
Hey,
I have
Shorty.
been following your story, and it inspired me to write a little song.
Oh, he's going to write him a song.
He's gonna write
Let's
us a
listen in a
song.
little bit.
Chad Gable, the underdog, has everyone inspired. If it were up to me, little people like you would be fired.
Little people.
Imagine if you won the finals. How would everyone feel? Knowing that the king of the ring can't see over the steering wheel. Chad Gable laughing.
Jesus.
You got nothing to give. Randy Norman said it best. Short people got no reason to live.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I think we might have a hit on our hands.
Right?
Right? I like that song.
It's a #1 hit.
It's Randy Newman,
awesome.
one of the great American songwriters. I mean, you really condone that joke that he calls a song? Yeah.
Why wouldn't you condone? Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, it was an awesome song.
Doy.
Just because you don't like music, Byron Saxton. Jeez.
24/7 champion. I want to take you back and explain all of it.
All right. Oh, they're going to the 24/7 championship.
We're going to do a recap of yesterday
Why
and
would-
how Carmella got the 24/7 championship.
How it played out.
She was tired of the
Look at her
running
just
around.
freaking out.
I can't let my guard down for 1 second. I can't let another day like this.
She can't. She just can't. Oh, he hugs her.
And she rolls him up.
And then she rolls him up into a hole. 1, 2, 3.
There it is. That's your
And
new
she's
champion.
The new champion.
I become champion herself.
And he's like, whoa. Whoa.
He's okay with it though.
He's like,
Look at
new
his face.
respect, new respect. And then a whole bunch of girls.
There's Sarah
freak out.
Logan, Billy Kay, see Tamina, and then that's Fox.
Yeah.
There's Charlotte.
There's some Charlotte. There she is.
Some? That's all of Charlotte.
That's some Charlotte for you.
Oh, there's our Truth.
Truth, have you seen Carmella?
Karma who?
You know exactly who I'm talking about.
I don't know anyone
Don't.
named Carmella.
Yeah.
And I especially don't know anyone named Carmella. Who's on the run because she's the new 48-7-7-11 European champion.
48-7 European champion.
Don't worry about it.
I'm pretty sure Charlotte doesn't
Carmella, I
want
just wanted
that.
to congratulate you on winning the 24/7 championship. But I hope you're focused on our match tonight against Bayley and Sasha.
Trust me, I'm focused. What they did to you last week was not cool. I don't understand. Bayley and I have been friends for years, and this is not the Bayley I know.
It's exactly the Bayley that I know.
It's a Bailey, I know.
Show 'em what's up, okay?
Okay.
Woo! Did I do it right? Did I do it right? Hey, y'all can't leave.
He's doing the woo. Did I do it right? Did I do it right? All right. So we've got the Charlotte and Carmella versus Bayley and Sasha up next on
next.
SmackDown.
All right.
SmackDown. Woo! SmackDown.
So, did he have a question? Did you ask the question?
That was the question.
I can't
Your
remember.
manager.
Oh yeah, that was the
You
question.
picked-
That was a quick question.
You picked Bobby Heenan.
That was
Let's
too
see.
quick for me.
That was too
I need a
quick for
long
you.
question that I
Tom
have
was
to think
letting
about.
letting us know that his dad's got some things wrong with his knee. So
Ugh, he's gonna have to get a replacement.
yeah, my dad's had two knee replacements. So
My grandma had one, not Fern, but the other one.
yeah, your other grandma on your other side, your daddy's mama.
My dad is mama.
Let's
What?
see. Luke said Heyman. He's gone for Heyman on that. Harry says so much for size does matter on that match that we just
Right.
watched. Ha ha ha. And then we have a new person, Ty down the road.
Hey,
Hi,
Ty
Ty
down the road.
How you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah,
And
hopefully you
then-
stick around for a little bit. We get exciting. There's a lot of commercials, I
There
think.
is
I
a
feel
lot of
like
commercials
there's
for
been
some
quite a
reason.
few
After
breaks.
that first match, it's kind of been more commercials than anything
Right,
else.
but we do have the females coming up next. We got Carmella and Charlotte versus the Boss and Thug
That's
connection.
right. Yeah. So Tom's going with Heenan also for his manager. And then the Mighty Thor said, which of these two made factions would you manage to Group 1? Corbin, Elias, Shane, Drew, Revival, Fire and Desire, and Group 2, Kane, Boogeyman, Undertaker, The Fiend, and Braun.
So am I picking one?
Which of these two made factions would you manage?
Oh, okay. The first one.
Group 1.
Yeah.
Corbin, Elias, Shane, Drew, Revival, Fire and Desire, and then Group 2 is Kane, Boogeyman, Undertaker, The Fiend, and Braun.
Right.
Okay. So, Luke says Group 2 for sure. I would walk anywhere and get anything I want with that group.
Right. They're all. Well, I was thinking they're all too big, and I wanted to manage a couple of the females. That's where for. And the second group didn't have females in it.
Right? And Tom says surgery first. So they're just going to do some surgery on his knee before doing any kind of replacement. So can't be too awful if they're just doing surgery. Usually if it's so bad, they will.
I will say
Usually
knee
they'll
a
just-
second time. Knee.
Yeah, the nuts! Who said? Me! And Mighty Thor is excited about Sasha being out here, you know. 'cause
Right?
that's his girl.
Well, who wouldn't be excited?
I don't know.
I'm just very
Peeps.
disappointed because Alexa's not there, but it'll be fine. I'll get through the
The
night.
Mighty Thor says, "What? Why? Explain yourself."
What? Oh, me?
Explain ourselves about what?
It maybe the faction that I would manage,
Are you talking about his group pick that he made?
or the knee, because we're
Or-
just saying knee so carelessly out there. Could drive people crazy. Hopefully, you guys have seen the Quest for the Holy Grail, so we're not just idiots. We are the knights who say me.
We won't.
Did you
Oh,
say knee to that
sorry.
lady? Not too tall, not too short. Just stair style. Me.
And then they start saying it and they freak out.
So what am I explaining myself with?
I don't
Is
know,
it
he
the
hasn't said
faction?
that.
It's because Fire and Desire's in that faction.
And
And, you know, the second faction has a lot of older guys in it.
true that.
You know, the Undertaker's, you know, at the end, obviously, and the Boogeyman hasn't been around for a while.
So, the Mighty Thor is talking about the group faction.
Yeah.
And then he said, what if I added Boss and Thug, like, to the group too?
Oh, well, see, then you bring it up to date, and then I'd have to go with that one.
Right.
Although you still don't have Mandy Rose in it.
So, 20 years of SmackDown. SmackDown's first episode aired when Bill Clinton was still the president. 20 years and 1,050 episodes later, SmackDown enters a new era, moving 1 week from Friday to Fox.
That's happening. Yeah, I'd probably go with the second group if we did that.
Yeah.
Although Boogeyman and the Undertaker don't need to even be there. I mean, pretty soon they're not going to be around. Undertaker.
Harry says, is the Boogeyman out of the WWE?
Yeah, he's been gone for a while. He was on that reunion thing that they did when they brought back all those veterans not too long ago. He was there. He was up on the stage.
Oh, Luke is way excited. He's like, OMFG, pictures just hit Twitter showing AJ Lee and Punk in Triple H's office at WWE headquarters, and AJ is wearing the Fiend hoodie, and Punk has a Taker hoodie on. Even if they don't sign, I'm excited because that means they are on talking terms.
Shit's getting real.
And those can at least be in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Meaning they can be at least be in the Hall of Fame. Got it.
AJ's so little, but she could bulk up pretty
love
quick if
AJ.
she re-signed. That would be awesome for the division.
J is for Apple, J is for Jalopy.
There's Charlotte and her twins.
Are those really twins?
Twins, Basil twins.
No, they seem bigger than just twins.
I didn't say they were twin babies. Largest twins in the world.
She doesn't have her little thing on in the back. She just
Her
has
peacock?
a black
Oh, look at that.
robe on today.
The referee wasn't there. How was she supposed to get in the ring? What was he?
She asked him over.
Because she's
Alright,
the
Luke's
queen.
gonna go off and eat his lamb chops. Go eat your lamb chops.
Lambert. Fabulous.
Wow, she's got some strappy straps on her top tonight.
Does she?
She's moonwalking.
Look at our truth. He's looking for other girls. He's got her back. What does she have on her shirt?
What do you mean, what does she have?
Or like, just what does that say? It looks like it's words
Fabulous.
just everywhere.
Yes, it's just as fabulous all over her.
It looks like a
stuff.
pair of socks or something. You know, like, because you'd see socks that have words like that.
Yeah.
Usually you don't see outfits that have words
I
like
don't know.
that.
They put their names on their butts. Sasha Banks is literally on her ass.
It says the ball.
Oh.
It says Sasha Banks on her butt. Oh,
Yeah.
it's like her name tag.
Yeah.
Charlotte's like, I seriously need a partner that's in this.
She's like, I need a partner who's
Look
not
at
weird.
Charlotte's all business.
Yeah, she's angry. She hates them all.
She does. She probably hates all three of these women.
She hates everybody.
She like rolled her hips there. That didn't work. Oh, now she's back in her pink. That's her normal.
Yeah, she's wearing. This one has the boss on it.
That's Sasha Banks. Here comes Bayley. She's hugging herself emoji.
So creepy.
Why would you hug yourself emoji?
I don't know. But she's a hugger.
I'm just feeling really warm right now and I just wanted to hug myself. Said no one ever.
I don't know. People do it all the time.
Alright, here comes your champion. That is your SmackDown Women's Champion.
She's saying, you get stuff. She's like, you get a well, and you get a well, and you get a well.
There's her little arm guys. Woo. Look at Charlotte's like, what is all this?
I don't think she likes all the bubbly bubblegum music. I
Yeah,
think
she
she's
just
very
wants
angry
business.
about it.
She's here for business.
She just wants to beat them up, pull their hair out,
Charlotte just does not look happy.
spit in their eye.
She's a little old school and everybody else is kind of new in entrances. She's like, no entrances, even though she comes out to entrance music. That's her father's.
Yeah, but it's not all bubblegum.
It's her father's. That's why.
Oh,
You didn't know that? They've changed it. They've upgraded it.
that's dumb.
But it's her dad's
She
entrance
couldn't even
music.
come up with her own entrance music. She
I'm
had to
sure
take
she
that from
could
her
have,
dad, too.
but it's her dad's entrance music.
That's just silly.
I didn't know you didn't know that.
I know she took everything else. I just didn't expect her to actually take the
Entrance music?
music.
No, it's all.
Like,
Everything.
why
is
would you
rigged.
do that? Can't you come up with your own stuff? Our truth.
Did he pull the ropes down?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He let the queen out.
Yeah.
So we had something with the king of the ring, and now we have the queen of the ring.
Yes, we had the king, now we have the queen.
Although she's not in the match right now. We got Sasha Banks and Carmella.
Yeah.
Oh,
Going
Carmella
on.
moves it. Look at the moonwalk. Just too much showboating. Charlotte ain't going to like that. You're not going to win. You're not going to beat... Although she's beat Charlotte twice.
Yeah. With some help.
No.
No help?
Nope. She just beat her twice.
Oh, good.
That was a long time ago.
I just explained the story to you.
1, 2. Oh. Banks kicks out.
You weren't going to give the right answer anyway.
Archer's like, what the?
What's going on here?
Say a bad word.
There's a big old elbow to the jaw. To the mandible.
Yeah.
And Carmella out to the floor. Is she going to get pinned out there by somebody else for the 24/7
No
championship?
idea, but she's wearing
I didn't
very
see anything.
orange tights, so it's very weird.
She always wears that. It's almost like skin color, but not.
Right?
It's like fake tan color.
But not really fake. They're
It's
just
like
weird.
Bayley's color.
Like, I guess. Maybe?
Look at Bayley. Yeah, too much for the friendship, as Byron Saxton
Yeah.
says. So what are they going to do with Byron Saxton when they change announce teams? Because he's not on the list of any of the announcers. I wonder if
Really?
he's going
They're getting
somewhere
rid
else.
of him? Like, we're done with you.
I don't
like you
blame him.
anymore.
but-
You're boring. You're stupid.
Oh, there's a big ol' elbow. Big ol' elbow.
Yeah.
Just elbow after elbow.
I think R-Truth isn't very happy about it.
Well, why would he be? That's his girl.
That's my girl.
That's my arm candy.
Weird plan.
Although now she's the champion after pinning him.
Right?
Look at that. Bam.
Byron, who was wearing a championship title on the way to the ring?
Yeah, that would be Bayley.
It seems to have failed. Okay. Yeah.
Because Bayley...
Seems to have failed me.
Ask Booker.
Yeah, it's all about championships.
Ask Booker. It's all about you.
I think everybody in this ring's been a champion at some point, so...
Yeah.
Look at Charlotte. She wants in.
She does. She wants it back.
She's like a cat pacing on the side. Now she's just
She's
leaning
like, hurry
over.
up. Get over here.
Carmella's in trouble right now, though. They're just quick tags, in and out. Perfect teamwork. And they were a team. You got to remember that. They were a tag team, so it is
So
kind of a
it'd be really easy
mismatch.
for them to kind of come back and
Yeah, it's just a
work
mismatch.
together.
Oh, she can't reach it.
You would think she'd be able to. I mean, come on now.
It's not
Charlotte
that
has
time.
very long arms.
It's not that time. She's got to get the crowd into it first.
Then why
See,
on
here it
earth
is.
did she have
That's
her hand up?
Oh, that's a big old boot to the face.
Yeah.
Man, after watching that replay last night with
Of
Lacey Evans getting
and
kicked in the
Ember Moon
throat.
Getting kicked in the throat.
Wow. They were very angry with each other that whole match.
I think so.
But yeah, she got kicked right in the throat. I mean, it
Yeah.
all the way. This went over here.
Yeah.
It was like,
It
what
was
the
bad.
hell?
Yeah.
I didn't realize how bad it was till I watched it like 12 times today.
While we were working on our
But
audio
I was trying to
stuff.
get the audio stuff right.
Yeah, we'll have to ask Luke when he comes back from dinner how it sounds.
Does the audio sound better, guys?
Yeah, we try.
Watch yesterday's video
Stop.
and then watch today's video.
We need Joey back in there to tell us. He's the one that was all freaking out about us needing a mixer.
Mixer. Now we got a mixer. There's the figure four.
Ooh, got Bayley in it.
She gonna bridge? Oh,
No.
Banks with the double knee. She'll look at her roller partner into the corner. You can't do that.
Yes, you can.
She did it. Oh, there it is. Backstabber. No, she didn't do it. She gave her a piggyback right. Oh, damn. Somehow that would hurt.
Oh my God, that
Now
would-
she's got her in the figure
that
four.
would
Nope, she didn't get her locked
definitely
in.
hurt. That would hurt your tail.
Carmella's in the corner. She tags herself in. She's going up top. And like I say every time, high risk, high reward.
Right? Me.
Bam, she hit her with the crossbody off the top rope. There's the super kick. Kick. Not a kip.
Kick.
There's a
kick,
knee.
kick.
Sasha's going up now.
Whee!
Jumps over, rolls over. Oh, I thought she was going to get a
Oh,
tag in.
God.
There's another super kick. 1, 2, that would have been it. But Bayley with the save.
Yeah. Bayley with the save.
Now I got
indeed.
Carmella throwing Bayley outside the ring. She can't take both of them, Charlotte. Where you at? Now she's back up.
She's
I see
ready.
her back
She's
up.
getting going.
Misses. Carmella up, around, Hurricane Rana, into a pin. 1, 2, nope. There it is.
Oh,
That's a bank statement.
Bank statement. She's got her in the bank statement.
Locked in the middle.
Oh, she tapped out.
Is Charlotte just Lesnar tap out?
Charlotte was just over there going.
Look, she threw the rope.
She was mad. She was very, very mad.
What the hell?
She was extremely angry.
Charlotte didn't even try.
Archer's taking
Oh,
her
here
away.
they all come. Oh, that Ember Moon's in there this time.
This time.
Is that Mandy Rose? Yep, Mandy Rose. They're all there.
Yeah. Right? Because now it's just
Charlotte
beating up Bayley.
1-on-2.
So who's going to have to show up to help her?
Charlotte doesn't get help. We've seen that. Maybe Bayley or Becky shows up, but I doubt it. There's a backstabber.
It's like...
Oh, Becky does show up.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what's been happening lately, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Look at her in her tank top and some tight leather pants.
Ooh. She's like, go ahead. I got this.
I guess the only reason I really tell what the women are wearing is because they're the only ones that wear different things every time. But I do say that what the guys are wearing.
Yeah,
So-
but sometimes they don't really change their stuff.
Like
all
Eric
the time.
Rowan wore those leather pants. I said that today, right? Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like I'm just being sexist. Because I was thinking earlier that I was being sexist.
Not really.
And then I'm like, wait a second. Because Charlotte will come down to the ring in clothes and high heels and stuff.
Yeah.
Guys don't do that too often.
No.
I mean, they're not going to wear
So
high
Tom's letting
heels.
us know that we have great sound. Thank you.
Good deal.
The Mighty Thor said, my girl, my day just got better. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Sasha was all in there doing stuff. And then,
She just got beat up by Becky a
the
little
Mighty
bit.
Thor
But,
saying that he can't stand Becky.
right?
Why?
Because
Why don't
she's
you
the
like
man.
her?
He doesn't like the man. Well, that was quick, right?
That was really quick.
That was very anticlimactic. Would be the
Yeah.
word for that one.
Yeah.
Why is that not a brawl? Did they get rid of the chairs? Somebody get hurt? Because they haven't used a chair for a couple weeks.
Somebody must have got hurt with
They're
the
like,
chair.
no more chairs, guys. Truth.
No more chairs.
After Becky beat somebody with a chair for a while, they're like, never mind. No more chairs.
Right? No more chairs.
So we got lawyers in the back. It looks like we got 3 lawyers and Shane McMahon. That one lawyer looks just like what's his? Is that Laurinaitis? It's not Laurinaitis, is it?
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
That James Laurinaitis. Remember him? He was the GM of SmackDown for all those years.
Oh.
He had that one voice.
Oh.
Remember that? Oh, I guess I
Right.
could keep that on, even though it's commercial. Miz TV
The Raw stuff. Miz TV.
Hulk
Next
Hogan.
Monday's gonna have Hulk Hogan
plus
and Ric
Sasha
Flair.
Banks. Oh, Alexa Bliss and Bayley. No, Becky. Boss. Another B.
Boss and Bliss.
And Brock Lesnar. How
Beast.
exciting for Raw next week.
Right?
Got Ric Flair, Brock
The season
Lesnar,
premiere of
Hulk
Live
Hogan.
next Monday. Woo!
They're going all out.
Raw,
8 o'clock
Raw.
Eastern, 7 o'clock Central,
All that fun stuff. 6
6 o'clock Mountain, 5 o'clock Pacific. Whatever time that is Hawaiian. Like 2?
3.
3, 2. I can't remember. It's funny because Dennis lives there and I usually know it.
Right?
I usually know what time it is in Spain and in Hawaii because of Dennis and Jordy.
Yeah. True that.
What time is it in Barcelona?
So Harry says Seth Rollins changes outfits to fit what's popular. Like he wore some Game of Thrones outfit for WrestleMania once, I think. Also, he wore a Thanos-inspired outfit, but that's the only one I see.
Right.
Yeah, I guess the only other one I know of that kind of changes his stuff a little more regularly would be like Ricochet.
Yeah, he likes to change
He
his
kinda
outfit.
does change his stuff a little bit more than I've noticed some of the other guys.
But the girls definitely do,
But
right?
yeah, they change like what colors they're wearing. I mean, they kind of stick to.
Sasha
like,
Banks was in a
something,
different
but-
outfit tonight than she was last night.
Right. But maybe the reason why she wore what she wore is because she was on Raw, but
Right.
tonight she's on SmackDown.
Right. Which, yeah, I'm sure.
Right.
But tonight is what she normally wears, a roundabout, that pink.
yeah.
More
the
of the pink
and
stuff.
the kind of blue
Last
colors.
night was the blue
And the
the
black.
blue. And the blue,
blue
and the black.
and
Yeah.
silver kind of stuff.
And it looked good.
Yep.
So
Tom said he'll go for Charlotte, my girl, and Becky any day.
Right? Well, that's not going to be a tag team match anytime soon.
No.
Because they're doing Hell in a Cell at the pay-per-view.
And I think the only reason why Becky is involved in it at all is because
of
her and
the boss.
And Sasha and their thing that's going on and whatnot, and hate and discontent.
They don't
that's
like
happening.
each other.
Right? Like at all. They're like, we hate each other.
No love. And next Monday on Raw, I know we're on SmackDown, but we can do it. On Raw next week, we got Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks. And those two hate each other in real life, so that could be exciting.
Yeah, that might be interesting.
The boss will probably end up putting her career over, but whatever.
You think?
No. Alexa doesn't have a bad neck.
No.
Yeah, so
She
kick in the
just
back.
gets concussions
It's
all
the
the time.
concussion, so she just got to be careful of her head.
Right.
And, the boss isn't a big girl, so
Right.
there's not going to be a lot of high impact. If anything, it'll be kicks or a throw out to the floor or something.
Right.
But with that double knee, that Sasha likes to do,
Yeah.
where she hits him with that could hurt her maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it'll be fine. Like I said, they're both professionals and they work well together. It's funny because Alexa always beats her for the championship.
Right.
But she's not the championship. If there was a pay-per-view this Sunday, then Alexa would win on Monday.
Right.
Fact. No, just kidding.
Well, that's been the MO lately. I mean, that's been the MO of what's happened with Sasha, but not necessarily what's going to always
So
happen.
we are watching SmackDown Live. It just ended a tag team match. There's nothing going on, right? Like we didn't miss anybody coming out. Oh, yeah, we did. Shane McMahon was talking to some lawyers in the background.
About their whole inviting KO.
So I'm assuming that our next little skit on here will be Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon.
Talking.
Right? Because Kevin Owens is invited to be on SmackDown tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So we should get something about that lawsuit. It's the largest lawsuit ever, $25 million, over a wrongful termination lawsuit.
Right.
Would you guys like to be fired and get a $25 million payday? That's the question of the day. Right? NXT broke out on USA.
Yeah.
They got acne.
Ew.
What, they broke out? Or was it a herpes reaction?
Maybe it was herpes. I don't know. I mean, Tom said something about he knows, maybe something we were talking about earlier about Charlotte and Becky, I guess, maybe.
What, he knows?
He says, I know.
Oh, that the tag team, that's not going to be a tag team match anytime
And then he
soon.
says, but we'll see.
Yeah, well, they'll do it because at some point they're going to put titles.
Throw them together to be
a real
an
tag
actual
team.
tag team. I mean, they might.
I mean, they could if they're pushing
and
other
stuff,
girls.
but-
Like if they bring up like Baszler and some other girls and give them the belts for a while.
Yeah,
I could
maybe.
see them like eventually becoming. But right now they're such the main stars of the
Right.
show that.
Looks
Oh
like
look,
we're gonna throw in a little
it's
match.
Ali.
Ali's coming out. We're gonna see what's gonna happen here.
So is it going to be Shinsuke Nakamura? Because that's what they were kind of doing last
Yeah,
week
that's
with
what
him.
they did pull last week. So we'll see if Ali and
It's Ali.
Shinsuke or if he's gonna be.
They're not
fighting
doing
somebody
Mustafa
else.
anymore. It's just Ali.
Maybe they wanted him to go to just a one
Reframe from singing tonight.
It's a one
Delete that.
If you're gonna learn the whole song, I'll let you sing it.
You refrain from it. I'm not singing it. You can't sing it either.
Who said I was gonna sing it? I've
You're-
never once sang it.
You gotta flex your gold pipes.
Oh, yeah, nobody wants to hear that. It's bad enough they have to hear me talk.
Maybe they
don't
have
wanna
some.
hear me sing.
Maybe they have some glass they want broken. Here comes Sami Zayn. It is going to be
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Here he comes.
Here comes the mouthpiece everybody loves to hate at this point.
All right. Because of who he is.
Sami Zayn. Yeah, because he's obnoxious.
Show a little respect
Just a little bit.
for your Intercontinental
He is your Intercontinental Champion, everybody at home. Hopefully you're watching. It is SmackDown Live. We got Shinsuke Nakamura
Coming out.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Is he taking a
versus
poop?
Ali.
For a minute there, I thought he was going to take a poop.
All that time in the Philippines at the ham really taught Sammy a thing or two.
Right?
Yes. With the ham?
I have no idea. Maybe
Why
a
does he have
radio?
ham?
Maybe it's a ham radio.
Ham radio? I get it. Ham?
No idea. But here comes Shinsuke Nakamura with your United States Intercontinental Championship wrapped around his waist. I can't speak, but if I could speak, I would spoke and I would tell you what's happening. But
He's
I can't.
wearing black tonight. Last night he wore red.
Yep. And last night he did pretty good.
Didn't do too bad in the
He ended up losing to AJ Styles.
Yeah.
But he beat Ricochet. He's the one that pinned Ricochet.
Yes. He did. He did pin Ricochet. That's right. He did.
With the knee to face.
Knee to face.
That's all he could say with the whole AJ feud. If he would have had Sami Zayn during the AJ feud, that would have been a way better build up to that WrestleMania.
Right.
When he won the Royal Rumble a few years back.
I don't know why he would even do that.
Win the Royal Rumble?
No. What's happening in the ring? Why on earth would you even think that he would be a normal person and why they touch hands is weird.
Oh, yeah.
And why they think that
It's sportsmanship.
nothing's gonna happen.
It's, oh my god. Is he okay? Wow. Did you see that?
That's insane.
He flew out head first and landed on his head.
Ouch.
On the floor.
He's probably got a concussion right now. He has no idea.
He doesn't
what's
remember
going on.
what's happening.
He's like, I don't
Watch
know what
this.
I'm doing.
Watch his head.
Such precision makes the impact and look at
Ow.
Ali.
He's like, oh my god.
I thought he was going to fold over backwards, but
Right?
holy crap. Yeah, if you guys watch that. Oh my gosh.
Lord.
I think Ali's just going to be done with his career after this match.
Possibly.
He's cashing in his career.
I
This
think
is his
he
career
has
match.
twice at this point.
Why didn't it pause? There we go.
I think he pretty much hit his head twice.
Right in a row, too. Like, the first one, he comes diving. We got picture in picture, so we still know what's going on. And right now, Ali's pushed back into the ring, but it looks like Shinsuke is going to do something to him. What's he going to do here? Oh, like a guillotine
Another
leg drop.
hit to the head.
The back of the head there, like a guillotine leg drop. Like a
Probably
guillotine because it's like a decapitation machine.
Yeah.
Kajeesh! He tried to decapitate him. I should use words like that. That's funner, huh?
Decapitate
Decapitation.
him. He's gonna decapitate him. His
Anyways,
head's gonna pop off the
Ali goes
back
flying
floor.
right through the second and third rope and hits Shinsuke and folds almost in half when he hits the ground because they come down and his head just goes right into the ground and his feet are coming back to the back of his head. But somehow it doesn't happen and he bounces and he hits his head on the ring announcer's table.
Yes.
And I guess, yeah, ring announcers. That's
Yep.
what they're called.
They're
Then he gets
commentators.
back up. Shinsuke throws him into the ring post, and his feet go out from underneath him. So it's like full upper body right into the ring post. And now Shinsuke's
Poor
just
guy.
kind of just choking him out in the ring, it looks like. Looks like they've got a little scruffle, like a rugby. What do they call that? Rugby scuff? Scruff? What's that called when you rugby?
Shenanigans?
No, obviously you don't play rugby. So
I don't play rugby.
yeah, I mean, you're not even trying to guess that.
Like I watch it.
What's that called?
I'm a closet rugby watcher, just so
scruffle?
everybody at home knows.
Okay, seriously, somebody knows what that's called. A rugby skirmish? No,
Scrimmage?
no, that's a
Skirmish.
practice. Anyways, it's when they get together and they start. It's how they start.
That's off a movie, isn't it? Or show. Was it on Friends?
It was on Friends. It was what's his name? He was
That's
trying to show
right.
off
Yeah.
the brother,
Ross.
Ross.
Yeah. Him.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. Just
Yeah,
with wrestling.
I'll have to
No
look up my
rugby.
rugby
Just
stuff.
wrestling.
Hey, that sounds like a good book. No rugby, just wrestling.
Oh, the Mighty Thor is back. He's sorry. He was gone. I vented to my mother because mothers are awesome.
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
that's what they're there for.
Yeah. And a scrum, Harry says.
A scrum. That's what it's called.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, it
yeah,
is what
that
it's
sounds
called.
Very familiar now.
I was close. I was
were.
saying all sorts of words.
All kinds of S words coming out of your mouth.
My uncle played professional rugby.
Then you should know everything about it.
I should, but I didn't watch it.
Maybe you should have.
It wasn't American
If your uncle
football.
was a pro, maybe you should have watched it.
Closer and closer to that being a
He also
reality here.
drank alcohol.
First on the top
I don't
rope.
care.
They're looking for the home.
Wow.
I don't drink alcohol or watch bar. Oh!
Holy crap.
It almost folded Nakamura in half also.
Yeah.
When his legs hit the ground, I thought he was going to, like, break an ankle.
Right?
Sami Zayn getting all into this.
Harry says, thanks, YouTube search bar. That's where I found the answer. Right? I know. It's awesome.
A scrum.
What a scrum. I would have had to also search for it because I have no idea.
Yeah, he just typed it in. It just came up, and then he's like, that's it. He didn't even have to click on a video.
Right? What is that meeting that happens before a rugby match? A scrum. Oh, that's what that is. Alright.
Shinsuke. Is it weird that he's in like an Elvis suit, but he doesn't
wears
have?
that.
I know. I've never noticed it before.
Don't you notice when he goes into the corner and he does this little move? He looks like Elvis when he's like younger and he's like got his leg all shaking.
Oh yeah, he does do it. Look at that.
That. See?
Holy crap. Where's Travis been for the last 2 years? There's a big super kick. Nakamura's down. Ali's got him right here. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he kicked out.
Barely.
Look at Shinsuke.
All right. So Tom says, "Hey, Travis."
Bam.
And he said, "Do you remember the old War Games match?"
Yeah.
He says, "Yes."
There's more than one.
There's 586 of them. Just kidding.
She likes that number.
I'll come up with a different one.
82.
No, 1,823.
That works.
The Mighty Thor says, okay, here's a question. Do you gotta put WWE superstars that are in charge of heaven, hell, night, day, water, death, life, love, and physical strength? Who are you putting in charge?
Oh, you're gonna have to write all that down.
Oh man, I have to write stuff now. I don't want to.
Well, it's the only way I'll be able to do it. Ali's going up top. Shinsuke's down on the mat, on his back. Here it is. Oh, Sami Zayn saved him.
Sami Zayn pulled him out of there.
How are they not going to disqualify him? You can't get in the ring. Ali going to go over the top.
He didn't really get in the ring.
Over
though.
the top. The referee lands on his feet and does a flip.
Yeah, he missed the referee. He didn't even touch the referee. He literally flipped
over the top
over
of him.
The referee.
Yeah, hit Shinsuke
him.
with his butt and landed on his feet.
That's funny. He hit him with his butt.
Look at Sammy's just totally distracting him. You can't hit a manager. There it is. It's over.
Ali's gonna
Kinshasa. 1, 2, 3 or 100.
Ali
loses it because he was distracted. That's youth. That's a veteran against a youth.
Yeah.
Mora.
Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura. He won.
Yeah, that's your Intercontinental Champion. From Japan.
Thanks
His
to
mouthpiece
Sami
is from
Zayn
Canada.
helping
Nobody in that ring is American. Is that what's happening here? Actually, I don't know if Ali's from America. He seems to speak English pretty well, right?
Ali? Yeah, I guess.
Look at him go right over the top of the referee here. And then hits Nakamura with his butt. Lands on his feet. But here's where he gets distracted. Gets ran in the ring. Bam.
Knee to the face. Knee to face.
All right.
Knee to face happening.
Pow. Kinshasa. Knee to face.
Knee to face.
Look at that. Sami Zayn, what a manager. What a manager. He should have been in your manager question.
Why? He just barely became one.
He's one of the greatest ever. He's got a champion in his stable. He's managed one guy, and that guy's a champion. That's 100% success rate.
So the guy was a champion before he became
That's what I'm saying, 100%
How
success
does that
rate.
even work? He didn't even vote.
He helped him tonight retain. Tonight.
It was not a championship match.
I don't know if it was or not.
It wasn't.
Well, okay, well, whatever. He still helped him tonight. Sami Zayn is a top 10 manager of all time right now. This is 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Shane
You gotta
tapped
give us
out.
the
What was
recap.
he supposed to do? And he fires him. What was he supposed to do?
Yeah, what was Kevin Owens supposed to do?
Bam, Shane just attacks him. Then he hits a referee. So
He does.
not only is it a wrongful termination, it's also assault.
Yeah.
And it's also he hit a referee.
Yeah,
so he
he
should have a
should be fined.
$100,000 fine. He should be
Walter's
suspended.
baby. All right, Walter.
Well, it's good to
thanks
see
for
you, Walter.
being with us for as long as you could. Appreciate it. Have a
Yeah,
great
it's
night.
9:30.
Hopefully, we'll see you next week.
We should. It'll be a Friday night. Maybe you won't have to go to bed so early.
Maybe. Maybe.
For SmackDown.
Of our
And
SmackDown
AEW.
recap.
That's this week. Oh, are you talking about this?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about next Friday
No,
on
I'm
SmackDown.
talking about this right now that's happening, the recap that's happening. with
We actually
Kevin
won't be
Owens
on next Tuesday.
And Shane McMahon. Ooh.
They love these recaps.
Right?
WWE loves the recaps.
Last week I even tried to help you. But now all I want to do is hurt you.
Hurt you.
But I
Hey.
finally realized that the best way to do that is
It's
hit you
through your wallet.
where it hurts the most. Your wallet and your pride.
But why would that
wallet
hurt
and
his
pride.
wallet? That would literally have nothing to do with his wallet whatsoever.
Well, it kind of would.
How?
I mean, if he loses money for the company, he could lose his job.
Yeah, because his dad would just fire him.
Well, it's not like he sees Stephanie very much anymore.
That's good right now. She'll be back. She'll be running things again pretty soon.
You think?
Yeah, she's probably just taking a little bit of time off. They like to keep one
Really?
McMahon in there, it looks like. So it's either Vince, and Vince isn't doing it anymore. So now they got to alternate between Stephanie and Shane.
Is that why they have Shane playing a bad guy?
I know, I don't like that.
Because his dad's not around, his sister's not around.
Triple H is not around. He's down in NXT, or not down. I don't know why I say down.
Over.
In NXT. In
He's-
NXT, not in NXT.
He's over in NXT.
in NXT.
All right, so you ready for your question
Yes.
now that it's a commercial?
Okay.
All right.
What do we got?
So WWE superstars that you want to put in charge of 9 different things.
Okay.
So
shoot.
WWE superstar you want to put in charge of heaven.
Mandy Rose.
Okay. Hell.
Kane.
Okay. Night.
Is there one that's dark? Probably Bray Wyatt.
Okay. Day.
Alexa Bliss.
Water.
I said Alexa, and so it's reading a book.
I don't know what's happening in there, but
that
hopefully
really
our
happening?
dog doesn't
What is-
freak out.
what is it?
Water.
Water. So who do I want to see in a bikini? Bayley? I don't know. I'm trying to think of somebody that's... I have to leave for a second. I said her name, and one of them is talking in the other room.
It's having a meltdown. It's having a meltdown. Anyway, so he'll be
Alexa,
back
stop.
to answer your question here in a minute. So the Mighty Thor had some. His heaven was Hogan. Hell is Kane. Night for him is Ember Moon. And his day is Sasha.
That's nice.
Yeah, so. Yep.
Who do you got?
I don't have anybody for these. I don't know them enough to give you answers to these questions. I mean, really, I don't.
How do you not know them? You've been watching for like 2 months.
That's fine. Just because I've watched for 2 months doesn't mean I know anything about them. I do not. I know nothing.
You don't have
And
to
I
know anything
refuse to
about
know.
them. Just go by their looks.
All right. So, did you think about water?
I thought we said Bayley.
Oh, is that who you were going with then? Okay.
Well, I can't think of anybody else.
All right. He said Kofi for water. Death.
Oh, I didn't know Death was going to be in there. That would obviously be The Undertaker,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Life.
Go with Kofi.
Love.
Can we do veterans? Remember Brother Love? Because I love you.
Why not? He put Hogan on there.
Oh, Brother Love.
Physical strength.
Braun Strowman.
Okay. All right. So Mighty Thor, he put Kofi as water. Death is Undertaker. Life is John Cena. Love is Mandy Rose. And physical strength is Braun.
Right. I'm pretty close.
So you guys had quite a few of the same beeps.
I almost needed to see the questions because I just went in your order. Because, I would have put Mandy in the water.
Oh, you mean if I would have said them all at once again?
If I would have known there was going to be water, I would have put Mandy in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I should have repeated all the charge ups.
Put Sasha as Love, and then put Bayley as...
Sasha?
Rose as...
Rose as Love?
As water.
As water.
The boss
You're
is
funny.
Love. Her butt makes a heart.
Right? So, Ty says, what do y'all think about SmackDown tonight?
It's a decent show. I really
It's not
think
bad.
it's good. I mean, it's action-wise, it hasn't been the best, but
Right.
there's been a lot. We still got more to come, right? Got Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon drama coming up.
Yeah, that's what's going to come.
That's been happening for months now, right? Like, has it been like 4 months build up?
Right? Yeah,
So that's happening in Hell in Cell. Luke Harper,
liked-
Eric Rowan,
I've liked most-
Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan.
Right? I've liked most of the matches that have happened tonight. They've been pretty good when they've happened, but it's like they are kind of just like, okay, we're going to have the match, and then we're going to have a really big break. Commercial break, talking break, whatever it is, and then we're going to have a match, and then we're going to do a break.
Right,
So
lots of breaks.
It kind of gets a little weird, but it looks like we have the New Day coming out.
Pump your brakes, yeah. That's
New Day's coming
Biggie.
out. Roswell is new to the chat. Hi, Roswell.
Hey, Roswell.
And it says, is SmackDown on Friday nights going to be live or a tape show?
Okay.
Here it comes. Your answer to your question.
So, if you are on the East Coast, so if you're on the East Coast or in the Central, you will watch it live. If you are in the Mountain or Pacific, you will watch it on a delay.
Yes.
But if you have the app, if you have the Fox One app, or not Fox One, just Fox Sports app.
Yes.
If you have that and you have your login information, you can watch it live anywhere in the United States
Yes.
on your app if you have login information.
Right, which is like a cable company, or if you have a satellite
Dish.
company, stuff like that. Dish, DirecTV, Cable One, or in our areas, our cable company, or Sparklight, I guess is what it's called now.
Yeah, they've changed it.
And
Anyway, so yes, it will
Comcast,
be
whatever
live
the
on the
email is.
app anywhere in the United States, and outside of the United States, I don't know anything about that.
Right.
We got
So-
the B team, Curtis Axel.
Yeah, we
That's
got
excited
the,
to
we've got
see.
The B team against
Ray's little
the
brother.
New Day. Oh, gee whiz.
You've got to believe.
He doesn't say that anymore,
He should.
right? Let's see. So, the Mighty Thor said, I rate SmackDown a 6.5 out of 10 so far.
Right,
Yeah,
that's about right.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Kind
Just
of like mediocre, not like terrible, not like, oh my god, this blows my mind.
it makes it a lot funner with you guys in here.
Yeah.
It really does. It makes it fun. It really does add to the commercial breaks, and
Right.
I'm hoping that we add to your commercial break.
And then Harry says, which do you prefer, Raw or SmackDown?
Right now, Raw, but SmackDown has been, well, right now, SmackDown, because SmackDown's been better, I think, over the last 3 weeks.
I think they've tried to put the action more in SmackDown and less talking the last few weeks, which has been nice.
But even the fourth week of 4 weeks ago, I think Raw was better, because Raw, you could see Raw turning the corner
Yeah.
for a few weeks, and then SmackDown wasn't moving, and now SmackDown seems to be moving forward too.
Yeah.
And then obviously they're doing that for the Superstar shakeup.
Right.
All that's going to happen. I guess it's a draft, it's not a shakeup.
Right.
So they're going to do a full draft the 11th and the 14th. So the 11th on SmackDown and the 14th on Raw.
In October, yeah.
On the 4th. So that should be exciting.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming they'll have matches during that.
Yeah, probably.
And so we might see some title changes when they flip them over.
Right.
Or we might just see titles change places. Maybe the Universal will go to SmackDown and the WWE will go to Raw. We don't know.
Nobody knows.
Right?
Nobody knows.
Well, somebody knows.
Right? Somebody does.
I'm sure Vince has already mapped out. So.
All right, so let's see. The Mighty Thor says, how about this? Put WWE superstars, including veterans, if you want to be in charge of Raw, SmackDown, NXT 205 Live, NXT UK, ECW, and WrestleMania.
What am I doing?
How about this? Put WWE superstars, including veterans, if you want, to be in charge of Raw,
Okay.
in charge of SmackDown.
Okay, I get it.
NXT.
So who would I put in charge of each
205
one of those?
Live,
So
NXT.
you're gonna have to write those down.
Yeah, I will in a second.
Okay.
So
the B team.
Harry's laughing
So-
about Big E when he came out and how jiggly he was. He's just jiggling all over the place.
Right.
The B team is making a lap around the ring, and Big E's following
Big
them.
E's in it with them. Oh,
Throwing
Curtis
him into the
Axel
barricade.
threw him right into the barricade. I almost said right into the Axel, but his name is Axel.
That's funny. And Luke's back. Hey, Luke.
There's
nice
Luke.
to see you back. And then the Mighty Thor says October 14th is his birthday. Ooh.
Wow. And it's part of the draft. You gonna be here?
Yeah.
You gonna be selling your birthday or celebrating your birthday with
You're
us?
gonna sell your birth? Are you gonna sell it? You gonna sell your birthday
I should have started
Get rid
selling
of
my
it?
birthdays a while back. The B team just took a loss
to the New Day?
to the New Day. We didn't say 1 ounce of what was going on in that match.
We
It was
did-
a bunch of malarkey anyways. They were
They
running
ran
around the outside.
I mean, they did some moves.
Obviously
I
a huge,
mean, they're into the
huge.
barricades. They're over hanging out with some 49ers or something in the audience.
Yeah.
The San Francisco 49ers are there, so they're hanging out with them. Travis is doing some gross dancing.
You gotta dance like them. It's Big E. Oh, look at that.
Maxim.
Yeah. She's autographing them.
Mandy is.
Yeah.
She was on the cover of it.
That's her on the cover.
Well, good for her. Why didn't you get one of those?
I don't have maximum subscription.
Why don't you just buy
Look,
that
she's just
particular
handing them to people in the back. Look at that girl. She's like, thanks.
She's like, everybody wants my picture of me on my magazine with my
Okay.
signature.
Fire and Desire.
Can I,
Otis.
Can I get a selfie?
There he goes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. He took a magazine.
So creepy.
He got a selfie, though. He better put that up on the Twitter. Snapchat, something.
Otis.
You gotta celebrate that.
Oh my goodness sakes.
Hey, look.
Wow.
They're finally bringing him back.
I'm bringing it back. The Kabuki Warriors are
Well,
back.
we know they're Kabuki Warriors. I can never remember her name.
Kari-san?
Curry.
Asuka?
I know Asuka.
Asuka.
Talking about the other one.
Kari-san.
Sane. Or something. Carrie Sane.
Kari-san.
Yeah. That's it.
Let's see. Who was it the New Day was? Oh, the B team.
The B team.
And then the New Day.
That's Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
Yeah, those people. Everybody likes those people.
The WWE doesn't because they just got them embarrassed again. They were champions for a minute. That's how much they care about the championship belt.
Right? Kabuki Warriors. And who are they going to fight?
Fire and Desire.
Ooh, Fire and Desire.
It's going to be a good one.
All right. Mandy Rose was handing out our Maxim stuff.
That's happening next. So until
Maxim
then,
Live.
we can work on our fun.
What's
So
that
who's
called?
going to run? Maxim Magazine?
That's at a magazine. There we go. Yeah.
All right. So ask me who's in charge of what. 205, I'm going to put Rey Mysterio Jr. Oh, no.
Just a second.
Let the hate come
I
in.
have to write him down. I didn't write him down. All right. So we have Raw, SmackDown.
All right. Writing down the questions. You can say them out loud so we know.
NXT 205 Live. NXT UK.
We are watching
ECW.
SmackDown Live. It's a Tuesday. It's the last Tuesday ever that we know of.
For
Right?
SmackDown, it's
For
going to move to
SmackDown.
Fridays.
Yeah, it's moving, but I don't know if it'll be forever. I hate to say the word forever, right? Because things could change in 5 or 6 years. They could move it back to
Right.
Tuesdays, right?
Maybe, possibly.
So it's the last Tuesday on USA Network for a while. And then, so there will be some stuff on Fox this Friday, but it's just a recap show, just a highlight show, just to get some fans used to watching it. So if you guys want to watch that, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
And then a week from that day, which will be the 4th of October, can you believe it's already October?
Yes.
You can? Like it's been a slow month for you?
No, I can
Wow.
believe it's already October.
Yeah, that means it's been slow.
As I said, I can believe it's already October.
Wow. Like for everybody else, everyone else of us, it feels like the year's going by way too fast.
I can believe it's October already because of my job. So that's
Right. Yeah. You got to start working on Fridays again. That'll be exciting for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got here?
All right, so let's see. Mighty Thor wants to know the answer to his question, so we're going to do that.
We're getting there
Here
right
he
now.
says, does that hut normally fall off, or was that an accident? I'm guessing when...
Well, it was Kari saying, I think it was an accident.
I think it was an accident. I don't think it normally
I've
falls
never
off.
seen it fall off
I've
before.
never either. I think it was just an accident when she was doing something with her robe or something. And then we do have somebody else in the chat, Liverbird, saying SmackDown back on Friday. Yeah.
Should be exciting, but it's live. Like when it was on Friday before, it was taped on Tuesdays.
Right, and then they
So-
just put it on Friday.
Now it's actually SmackDown Live on Friday. So it's Friday Night SmackDown is what it's actually going to be called.
Right.
Which is exciting.
Okay, so here's your question. So
Okay.
who are you going to put in charge of Raw?
Ooh.
And you have SmackDown, NXT, 205
And it can
Live,
be
NXT
anybody,
UK,
right?
ECW, WrestleMania. Yeah,
I'm going to put Vince McMahon in charge of Raw.
because he does such a great job.
Because it's
with
his
it
baby.
now.
That's the only one he gets, so.
All right, next.
I don't know. I need them. That's why I had them
SmackDown.
right. So SmackDown, I will put. Stephanie McMahon.
Why are you putting all the McMahons in charge?
Because they're in charge already.
So?
It does good on its own, right? So probably Stephanie and Shane, like a mixture of the two. So that way it's both good and bad.
Yeah, we're really changing things up over here.
There's like a whole bunch, isn't there?
NXT.
NXT. Believe it or not, I was going to say Triple H, but I will reframe and start using wrestlers. Although Triple H is a wrestler, right? Like you could use Triple H.
It's a wrestler. That's
NXT,
fine.
who's an NXT type guy, right? Gritty.
He said WWE superstars, including veterans.
Okay, I'll start over.
Thank you.
No more. So I will
Yeah.
put Triple H
No
in charge of Raw.
Okay.
He's a wrestler. I will
Alright.
put
SmackDown.
Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
Keep it an A show. I will go
NXT.
NXT, and I'm trying not to use GMs and stuff. Who would be good at this stuff? Big Kaz and Enzo Amore. I think that would work really good for NXT. Who else?
You have 205 Live, NXT UK,
205
ECW.
is Rey Mysterio for sure. We're already back, probably.
They're showing stuff that's happening next Monday. NXT UK.
Oh. William Regal.
William Regal. ECW.
ECW. What was his name? Who's the guy that did the tarantula?
Dollar me, I don't know. I know nothing.
I can't think of the guy. Anyways, the guy who did the tarantula. He was a hardcore guy.
Who's coming down to fight these ladies?
Well, I guess you
Fire
don't
and
wanna do
Desire. All right.
So we got Fire and
then
Desire,
your last
Mandy
one is
Rose.
WrestleMania.
that. Wait, it's WrestleMania.
Yeah, who would be in charge of WrestleMania? Just
The Undertaker.
because he's
Because
done it
he's
for so long.
21-3 or whatever he is.
All right.
Look at Mandy.
Tahiri. Does that sound right? Did the tarantula?
Yeah, it's something like that, right? Like
I don't know. That's what Luke's saying.
Tajiri, right?
Tajiri?
Is it Tajiri?
Tajiri.
Tajiri.
Okay. Anyways, so Luke's picks were Taker in charge of Raw, Heyman in charge of SmackDown, Triple H for NXT and NXT UK, Mysterio for 205, and The Rock for WrestleMania.
Right, so I didn't want to use Heyman, or I would have used Heyman because I was trying to stay away from the managers.
Right.
Because I would have just went all with managers if I had that option. So I was trying to stay with just the superstars. That's the only reason I didn't use Heyman.
Because that's what the question was, superstars.
Right, because I would have used Heyman for sure.
And Luke said he chose Triple H for both NXT because he already proved he
Right?
could do amazing things there.
That's why I put him on Raw.
Right? Give him something bigger to do.
I still think of Raw as the A show.
And Tom agrees that the year has gone way too fast.
Yes.
So now you have somebody agreeing with you.
Oh, look
The
at
year
that.
has
Asuka
gone
caught
too
her
fast.
kick.
Of course it's gone too fast. I just say I'm not surprised it's October already because I know it is.
Look at Asuka. Sonya Deville's in here. Luke.
And then
There's your headlock. Asuka, Sonya
Luke
Deville.
changed his to Booker T for SmackDown instead of Paul Heyman.
Okay, that works way good.
Tom said he's going with Shane for Raw. And SmackDown stuff or Teddy Long.
Right? Teddy was a referee. Does that count?
I don't know. Was he ever a superstar?
No,
Superstar?
he never wrestled.
And Luke's very excited to see Sonya out here wrestling.
Well, who wouldn't be? Look at her in her pants. She looks like she got caught in a paper shredder. She's like, I gotta wear those tonight. Let's put them on anyways. Nobody cares.
Right? Ouch.
Look at Kairi Sane. So Mandy tagged herself in and just jumped right down. Oh, she's got her magazine though. She's very excited about her Well,
She's like,
the
"Look at
world
me
is
on my
very
magazine."
excited about her magazine right now. I was gonna
Right?
say she is, but the whole world would be, right? Oh. What was that? She did a kick and miss and then kicked it.
Oh, wow, and then chopped her right in the throat. Tom says Mysterio for 205, and he's going with Regal for NXT.
UK, yeah. Pretty close to the same.
Mighty Thor saying I would put Cena for Raw, Triple H for SmackDown, Undertaker for 205, Sasha for NXT.
Oh, I never thought about the
Gentleman,
girls.
For 205, Sasha for NXT, Gentleman Gallagher for NXT UK.
Right.
Mick Foley for ECW, and for WrestleMania, the immortal Hulk Hogan.
Right? A little old school.
And Luke wants to know why you would put tall ass Taker for 205. Luke wants to know the answer to that question. I'm like, Thor, we need to know the answer to that
Right.
question. Why you would put him in charge of 205?
The exact opposite of
little
a
tiny guys
cruiserweight.
jumping around. Undertaker's just like, brrr.
Mandy Rose is definitely
Desire
water.
could be broken up. What?
They're talking about the draft. They don't draft tag teams. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
So you might see some tag teams split up. Will the Usos be back by the draft, or will they just draft them and then keep them on the sidelines? Or will they not get drafted because we already forgot about the Usos, and then they'll just show up one day?
Right.
These are things that need to be answered.
Because we haven't seen the Usos for a while.
Well,
They're
yeah.
taking a hiatus from
Yeah, I'm
other
sure they
products.
are because they got DUIs and had to wrestle that next Monday, and I haven't seen them since. Or was it Tuesday? Either
I don't
way.
remember.
Oh, big old kidney kick.
Holy crap, Asuka was literally sitting on Mandy Rose's boobies. Like, literally sitting on them. You missed it. She was literally,
It's
like,
cushiony.
sitting on them. You could see them go squish, squish.
Airbags.
So, Thor says, think how unique it would be for him to be in charge of 205. It would be so different, but yet cool at the same time.
Right? There's the tombstone pile driver.
So, Luke says that the Usos are on the inactive list according to the WWE website.
Uh-oh. There it is. The Kabuki Warriors
They
beat
won.
them.
Beat the crap out of them.
Wow. Fire and Desire have been headed, like, straight downhill
Right?
since
They're
their
just
loss
like,
to
"Eh, we're done with
Alexa
you."
and Cross, the blissful crossing.
Right? Definitely,
Wow.
Gotten rid of them.
Yeah, I mean, straight downhill. Is that are they gonna start splitting? Oh, Sonya's kind of
She's not happy at all.
talking
She's like,
a little bit of shit.
She's like, maybe if you weren't so excited about your stupid magazine, we're actually paying
Get
attention
up.
to wrestling.
I still
we
like
wouldn't have
it.
this problem.
Maybe if you trained like you model. So they're just going to show this the whole time. Is this going to be the main event? More talking? So SmackDown hasn't been ending very well, right? They don't end with matches anymore. They end with drama.
Right?
So
But this is next.
we know it's next, right?
So the Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon stuff is next on SmackDown. They're going to do Firefly Funhouse?
Well, it'll probably be an old one or
Gonna
something
give
that's
us some
going on.
info? The Hell in a Cell stuff?
Yeah.
All right, so the Mighty Thor wants to know, what are 5 things you want to happen before 2019 ends in WWE?
Ooh. Well, a few of them are happening. I'm sure that counts, right?
Yes.
The draft, get rid of the wild card.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not going to put the draft in there because the draft's already happening. So get rid of the wild card for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Brock Lesnar gets a belt back, a major title. So either the Universal or the WWE title.
Yeah.
Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville break up. And that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
What else is going to happen?
That you want to see happen.
Oh,
You want to have happen.
I don't know what I want to see happen. Just better. Okay, so what I really want to see, I say it all the time, right, is for them to start using all their talent and stop using the same 8 guys every night.
Okay.
They use like 12 guys total, and they just bring the ones from Raw over to SmackDown. Same thing with the women, right? They use the same women. Sasha Banks and Bayley have been on both SmackDown and Raw this week, when they could have used some of the other ladies, and instead they had the other ladies chasing Carmella after her match.
Right.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, why not use those girls so we don't just see them horsing around chasing a title? It's the same thing with the 24/7 when it was for the guys. So that's the major one, is I would like to see them start using guys. And it's funny because I'll use a guy as an example, and a couple weeks later they use him.
Right.
EC3 has been my example for a while, and they used him last night, and he lost
Right.
very handedly to Rusev. So for sure that, definitely get rid of the wild card. If you want to use the guys and girls as 1, that's 1. If it's 2, then it's 2. So I'm either at 3 or 2. It doesn't matter.
You're at 3.
I want to
4,
see.
actually.
I want to see Brock Lesnar win the title, for sure, because I think it'll be good for SmackDown, and Ronda Rousey come back. Is that 5? Or
Yeah.
close enough to 5?
Close enough to 5.
So that's my 5.
So the Mighty Thor says, let's see. Tom says he can't say something, but it's big about something. But I don't remember what we were talking about a little bit further back. Mighty Thor says, I want Sasha to hold the belt. I want Taker to have another match. Sasha and Bayley win the tag belts back, and Hulk Hogan to have a match. And then as a bonus, he wants to add another female belt.
Right, like
a
a mid card belt. I would agree with the mid card belt with the females if they used more females.
Yeah, why don't they use their whole roster?
They use like 8 girls total on both teams, right? Like maybe, and then they throw in a 9th every week,
Right.
but it's a different one. Like Lacey Evans, they're still using. Natalia, they didn't use. They showed her, but they didn't use her.
Yeah, but they still have a feud going on. So.
Right, so they're going to use her. So you got Natalia and her, Lacey Evans. And then this week it was Ember Moon.
Right.
But you've got Bayley, Alexa, Sasha, Nikki Cross are constantly. I guess I have to mute it in the bathroom now, too.
I guess. That one, I guess, decided is being very sensitive.
It's
today.
very sensitive.
Lou said, I want Aleister Black as IC champion, Ricochet as US champion, Taker to have wins and matches for a retirement tour, Shayna Baszler to debut, and Shane to fall off a bridge.
Right?
And Tom says no to Thor and says more women's
Look at
belts.
1 week from Friday.
1 week from Friday.
So that's going to be on SmackDown. So it is
Flair,
a tag
Becky
team
Lynch,
match.
Sasha Banks and Bayley. All right.
So, yeah.
And this is before the stuff's happening with the draft.
Yep.
Let's see. So Tom wants more women's belts, which I think is ridiculous.
We got to have more women first.
Yeah, they need at least more women to participate. They need at least to have 25 women wrestlers participating, and maybe it might be worth it.
And stop having the same guys wrestle 2 or 3 times in a night.
Or the same fucking girls. I'm tired of fucking seeing these bitches out there. I really am. I'm sorry, but I'm sick and tired of it. Like, you see the same stupid faces all the freaking time. And then they never ever push anybody else to anything. They're like, no, these are the only ones that can win. They're the only ones that have talent. They're the only ones that can do anything. And it's,
Right.
It's
They're
getting
handling
old and it's bullshit.
They're handling the women's division with kid gloves. They're using
They
this.
want to be treated like men, then they need to be treated like men. No kid gloves.
Right, but I'm saying that.
And that's their gosh darn Me Too movement shit that they're pulling out. That's exactly what that is. They want to be treated like men. They want to be treated as equals. Then no kid gloves. You get treated as an equal.
Right, they're worried that they're not going to be able to perform. Not
Yeah.
the women, the management, which is probably men.
Probably, because they're stupid. They're all stupid. Anyways.
Here comes
so,
Kevin Owens.
Sopan is back. I guess he was gone for a little bit. Sorry, you were gone, dude. He said, I had soccer practice. What happened when I was gone? When did you leave?
You gotta say bye.
Well,
Right now we got Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon. They're going to be working on their lawsuit.
The lawsuit stuff, they're going to be talking
Right
about
before
the
this was
lawsuit.
Fire and Desire against the Kabuki Warriors.
The Kabuki Warriors won. Let's see, before that, it was New Day versus the B team.
And New Day handedly won that one.
Yes. There was some stuff. I think it was Shinsuke versus Ali before that.
Yeah, we had Shinsuke and Ali.
And then they won. Shinsuke won that. And
Because
then we
Ali
had-
got distracted.
Yes, by Sami Zayn. Then we had Chad Gable versus Mike Kanellis.
Kanellis.
And Chad won that, of course, in like 2.5 seconds. Eric Rowan and Daniel Bryan, that was at the very beginning. So
You probably saw
we
that,
already
so.
saw probably all that. Kofi sit down about Brock.
Yeah, he's
Charlotte, Carmella versus Boss and Bayley, and Boss and Bayley won.
yeah, they beat. Who they beat? They pinned Carmella, right?
Yeah, they pinned Carmella.
Oh yeah, because Charlotte just stood there.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I don't want to deal with this crap.
It wasn't a pin, it was a tap out.
Yeah, tap out. Tap out. Yeah.
All right,
Shane,
here we
we're
go.
talking out of this bum again. The Mighty Thor says, I think Becky and Charlotte need to step back mostly and give a little less time to Bayley and Sasha. Sad to admit. Heck, Charlotte don't need more titles for a while.
Right.
Either that or like Travis says, give her the freaking title
Give her
and
a belt.
have her keep it for 2 years and stop effing around with it.
Right? I hate to see her lose it and get it, and lose it and get it, and lose it and
That's
get
what
it.
they've all done. I mean, the only one that's kept it for a long period of time at this point, besides Paige, is Becky.
Yeah. The
and
man.
It's stupid.
Ronda Rousey had it for a
Dumb.
while.
But not as long as these. Not as long as this.
She had it from now till
So,
WrestleMania.
so Han said 5:15 with Daniel Bryan versus Eric Rowan. So Eric won that. Yes.
Yes, he beat.
Eric won that with Daniel Bryan, and
Luke was there.
Luke came out. Daniel attacked him, and then Eric pinned him or did whatever.
Yeah, he pinned
And then
him.
Roman Reigns came down, and then there was a scuffle and everything like that. So basically, Daniel Bryan lost.
Yep. Then Roman had to come down and save him.
Yeah. And then after that, I can't tell you in what order because I didn't write them in order. But after that, I think it was Chad Gable versus Mike Kanellis.
Yep.
And then Chad Gable won that. It was kind of like a 2.5 second match. And then Elias made a new song about Chad, and it was hilarious. So he made an appearance.
being in the same locker room as
And
you
then
and that.
I can't
is
remember
this
what
lawsuit
happened after
has
that.
always
Was it
been
the
about.
Charlotte
It's not
Carmella
about
one?
money.
Probably.
Charlotte and Carmella
No,
versus
it's
Boss
about
and
getting
Bayley,
under your
and
skin.
was it Bayley that
It's
pinned
about gaining
Carmella?
leverage over you and ultimately
Sasha
getting what
tapped
I
Carmella.
wanted since the
Yeah,
beginning of
Sasha
this entire thing.
tapped
Really,
Carmella,
honestly, what everyone
so
has wanted
she
for
didn't
so
win.
long. And that is to
And then,
see your ass get
let's see,
fired.
what else?
So what are you proposing, Kevin? Let's hurry up.
Yeah, so Shinsuke Nakamura versus Ali, and Shinsuke won that.
I know how.
And
You
then
I
the New Day
will
versus the
find a
B
match.
Team, and the New Day won that.
You win.
And then the Kabuki Warriors versus Fire and Desire, and the Kabuki Warriors won that because Mandy was
Look, we got a
distracted.
match coming.
Do we? We have a match.
You're gone
Kevin Owens and
from
Shane McMahon.
WWE.
What's the catch? What's the catch, Kevin?
There's a catch?
There's no catch.
If Kevin wins, Shane's gone.
I don't want this to be a regular match. No, I think we need a match that gives me the chance to hurt you as badly as I've wanted to hurt you.
Hell in a Cell.
These past few weeks, and I want you to have the same
Shane and Hell in a
opportunity
Cell.
when it comes to me.
Nah.
You know, this situation has been hanging over my head for so long, and for years we have all heard you and your family talk about climbing the corporate ladder, right? So
How exciting.
Let's have your fancy little lawyers write the documents up. Let's put them in
Yeah.
that briefcase, and let's literally hang the fate of our careers over our heads, and let's have ourselves a ladder match.
Ooh, a
Ew,
ladder match.
Ladder match. How exciting.
They cut his mic.
He's like, you're on. Let's do it.
Becky,
Let's talk to Becky in the back.
Here we go, we got Becky Lynch in the back.
Hell in a Cell. Now, as Sasha already pointed
That's
out,
your little
she's
marshmallow.
fought in a Hell in a Cell match before. So, do you think this gives
Yeah,
her the
that's
advantage?
the toasty marshmallow.
Sasha better hope that it gives her the advantage, because what is Sasha? What is Sasha without getting a head start on me? What is Sasha without her lapdog Bayley helping her out? What
Sasha's
is she
the
without
boss.
a steel chair handy? The way that I look
Bam!
She's gonna make you her bitch.
Good old fashioned slobber knocker in the back.
Oh, ouch. I'm so sorry. This just sounds really funny. It's very vocal when she hits people.
You're a nobody, Becky.
That's not very nice. Woo. Attacking her, throwing her into things. Toasty
This is my
marshmallow.
women's division. Banks says.
I like the camera work. It's like, yeah, let's get up in your face.
They're trying to make her pretty face ugly. Dragging her around by her hair. Oh, slams her in the gate. It's like a steel cage match, which makes sense because
was
it's
excited.
emblematic
Aw.
for Hell in a Cell.
Oh, gee whiz. Are you broken?
And that's
Alright.
it. That's how it ends, huh?
That's how it's going to end tonight with more
Becky's
drama.
going to sit there crying. We're going to end it on a crying. So it was a
Drama note.
little crying scene there
Some
at the
crying
end.
scene. All right, so the Mighty Thor said if I hosted Raw, I'd have the Universal Champs start off Raw with a match against 4 other guys who haven't been used, then have a Firefly Funhouse switch to 3 women's matches, then a moment of bliss.
Right?
Tom said, at least 3 new belts for women. Again,
Did you say 3 more?
at least 3 new belts for women. Tom said that earlier. and
They'd
I
have
was
more
saying
belts
they're
than
done.
the men.
I think that's ridiculous. The women don't need more
There's
belts.
not enough women.
That's
Like,
right.
just
You
give each
have
one of
to-
us. It's a participation trophy.
Yeah.
If you're there, you get a belt.
Gee whiz. All right, so then Thor said, and then some feuds with the guys and have the girls main event in the TLC match.
There you go.
All right. Luke said, have a good night. Bedtime for me. I bet it's
Yeah.
like completely like morning time for me.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
You should probably go to bed and get some more sleep, but I'm sure you got lots of stuff to do tomorrow.
That's so awesome.
Including a concert.
Rock out.
Have fun and happy birthday. Enjoy your time away on your vacation.
Right.
Hopefully we'll see you on Monday.
For Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, Monday Night Raw. All right, so Harry says Becky Lynch is the breast female wrestler. He meant the best. but
I know. That's fine.
breast. I like that. That's hilarious. All right, and the Mighty Thor says, "I'll see you guys. Take care and good night." Yes, and that will do it for us also.
Right? Because we are ready to take off. It
Yeah.
was good to see you guys. I'm glad that you guys spent some time with us. Listen to this. Next Monday, we're going to be here, normal time.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, we won't be here.
Nope, we won't be here
But
next
Wednesday
Tuesday.
will be AEW's
Yes.
broadcasting premiere.
Yes.
That's going to be exciting. We will be here for that. And then your SmackDown Live that you're watching now will be Friday Night SmackDown Live.
Yes.
And it'll be on Fox. And we will be here and watching it with you guys. I hope to see you guys, and I appreciate you. Make sure you know that.
Yeah,
and,
so you guys take care. Be safe. Have a great weekend.
And thank you for watching
Wrestling Gab.
Gab.